Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, everybody. Back to the stream. We are here. Hello there. Hi, hi, hi. How is it going, everyone? Hello, Joe and Drake. What's up? How do you mean probably not pre-wipe? Well, as per a few other people, I don't know whether this is necessarily like pre-wipe, right? We're not in the daily events leading up to the actual wipe date because a lot of people were speculating about the 8th. That seemed to be the early August go-to. Do you count the 15th as early August? Not really sure, but BSG might have ended up pushing the wipe out a little bit. Obviously, it could happen on any individual day. I think, like, when you look in the past, there's, you know, a bunch of different dates that wipes have happened on. I think actually, let me just find it. Actually, I've got the list here. I actually have the list here because I sent it to somebody. I sent a picture to a bunch of friends because it's based on, you know, the plans that we've got over that particular weekend, over that first weekend. Let's see. So the previous is. Oh, I don't actually have it here. Damn it, that's annoying. Let me open it up here, actually. Let me see. I'm sure I've got it here. Got to find it in short order. Here we are. We all just want the 8th. Well, it doesn't look like it's going to be. I mean, it could be. It could still be the 8th, but it seems unlikely because this is a bit of a strange, like pattern. The thing is, BSG never do things ordinarily, so it's difficult to, you know, read into it based on what's happened in the past. It's like, as is very relevant today, prior performance is not usually a successful predictor of what might happen in the future. Not always, anyway. So the previous wipes have been Wednesday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Sunday, Wednesday, Thursday, Thursday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, 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 Tuesday, Friday. So there you go. It's like not necessarily any particular day. Although I think, so these days, except for 2021, they did it in December, and they did that on the 12th because it was 12/12, and I think they did it on Sunday just to kind of like meme with people. Like the only days they've done since 2000, except for that one Sunday, was Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, and then like, yeah, it's literally Thursday, Wednesday, and Tuesday. So you can, like, from a programming perspective, right? If you're running like a software house, you probably don't release on a Monday. Everyone's just got back in from the weekend. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday are all good. And Friday, you don't want to do a release. If you want to know how badly a Friday release can go, you just look at CrowdStrike recently and the global impact that had. The hubris of releasing on a Friday. So, it's probably going to be Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, which would mean it would be tomorrow, Wednesday or Thursday this week, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday next week, 13th, 14th, 15th. And given that it's Monday, and we've got this one random event, which is finishing tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. my time, 5 a.m. East Coast time in the US. It seems unlikely based on the fact that this event is not particularly crazy. You know, actually they put prices up this time around. The only thing that makes me a little nervous about it is it says, judging by the latest news, the situation in Tarkov cannot be called stable. Like this is starting to get into like end of wipe wording. So in the past, usually they bring out like, you know, a UN notice or something with Peacekeeper who says that the Tarkov situation has deteriorated and is not stable anymore, for example. So this little piece of wording in the quest actually makes me like slightly nervous. How's your day going? It's going well. It's going well. Ordinarily, also read rationally, exactly. And they could just announce wipe date. Yep, they could just announce it. They could. Honestly, you're a bit mad. Exactly. If they weren't crazy, Tarkov wouldn't be what it is today. They wouldn't be. Maybe tomorrow the event ends into the fire sale, White Wednesday or Thursday. It could be. It could be, honestly. It's hard. It's very hard to know. Like, that's possible. Yeah, it's a genuine chance it's this Thursday. I think it's like 50-50, personally. I think it's 50-50. I don't think there's necessarily anything that means that it isn't. I need a smoked chimney cleaner. So I went at the weekend. I actually did something very unusual, and I actually went and completed the supply and demand quest up until this, final part, because I didn't know if they were going to do something like today or Sunday or whatever that was going to mean that then I had even more to do, and I didn't want to like miss out on anything. So I just like completed the couple of quests that you needed to do to get up to here. It's not particularly difficult. It's just like finding stuff mainly. And then you just, eliminate PMCs with your favorite weapon. Now, BSG said about this particular quest that you... So, like, what exactly did they say? They said something along the lines of like a barter that was going to come to the game based on what people were using. I want to actually go and see what they said, because I've forgotten exactly what it said in their tweet. It says players could... Yeah, because I actually read this while we were doing ScavTalk, while we were doing the podcast. Players can access a new mechanic quest line. After the completion, players will be able to access the global event, which is this. After the event's conclusion and following next wipe, players will be able to barter the most popular weapons at mechanics loyalty levels 3 and 4. The in-game event is available for completion until the 6th of August, 10 a.m. BST or 5 a.m. EDT. So it's an interesting one. Like, I guess the question is, what would we like to be available on mechanic? I mean, I was thinking about this question. I don't really know. Like, what guns aren't available that we'd like to have? Like, what can't you buy? Like, because you could buy... I was thinking, like, what's fun? Like, do we want the spear to be available on a barter? Not really. It's kind of boring. Like, MDR, also not really. But, like, the FAL's kind of interesting, but there's loads of barters for that already. Saga 12's just not really that interesting. I was thinking, like, G28, but there's already a Labs card barter for that. So, like, I don't know. Still believe that the white won't be till late August for no particular reason. I think it might now be... I don't know. I feel like it could well be the 13th. 14th, 15th, that kind of time. I mean, I'm speaking off my own bias here because I don't want it to be the 8th. I want it to be the 12th or the 13th. So, PKP. No, but that's hard to use, isn't it? 'Cause you've got bias. It's like kind of like a circular argument. Can't wait for the black MDR barter. God damn it. What else is fun though? Like, we don't need an MP7 barter or anything like that. MP5 SD already has one. Like MP7 you could buy anyway. Like, what's it interesting? What's actually interesting? It's like actually an interesting gun that we could even remotely have as a barter. Let's just have a look through. A mutant without bullshit. Like, the thing is, most of the guns are accessible. I guess that's the issue. Like, most of the guns are accessible already. Like, what could really do with it? Something that you struggle to replace the lower on. Yeah, it would be good for Gunsmith. I agree. Saying tomorrow, map to map quest. Wednesday, Max Traders All Boss event. Thursday, wipe. I mean, it could be, but it just seems like too fast, right? Both Pesterly and Nice Guy also think this isn't like pre-wipe for this week. Whatever that's worth, right? Maybe an RD. A nice RD barter would be cool. Why hoping for the 12th? Because I have a 4-day event over the weekend from the 8th till the 11th. And if the wipe is on the 8th, I can't go. That's why. KS23. There's already KS23 barter. Well, like an MCX barter would be quite nice. I don't think there's a good MCX barter. There's like a horrible one. There's a crappy one. There's some crappy MCX barter which is just not very good. It's like this one, GPX or whatever. It's like, and it's kind of boring as well. Like, this is just really expensive. Like, kind of sucks. MCX is probably not a bad shout. I do like the RD as well. I like the RD. Nothing really in the special weapons. Something, shotguns. No, they're not very interesting. Just not very interesting. You just buy it. Hardly takes any modding. Pistols, 5.7. RSH revolver. Is there? I think there's already a barter for the RSH revolver. Anything interesting? Like, yeah, I was thinking like G28, maybe like a RSAS, maybe. Like RSAS, like there is a barter for the RSAS, but it's not. It's like dog tags. Makes it a bit weird. My favorite weapon is the average gun layer by. I have no idea because everyone's going to use a different gun too. I guess it's just going to be like based on the weapon itself. I'm running MCX to get a barter, but it's just not going to happen. It's going to be spear and black at MDR. But that's like, that kind of sucks. I don't think they'll pick one that's like a spear or whatever. You think ammo availability will be looked at for this wipe? Yeah, I think so. I think so. Because they haven't looked at it since they changed the armor. So I'm almost certain that they'll look at it. If they don't, then there should be a riot, rightly so. What about like a 101? What about like an AK-101 barter? I mean, they're quite cheap on the fleet. Yeah, we don't really care about that. It's got to be something fun. It's got to be something fun like the MDR, like a MCX or something. We can buy the AUG just fine. I'm not leaning towards the MCX, but like the MCX is like, I would say the MCX is like tier 2 meta right now, anyway. MCX is pretty much like second tier down on the list. You know, a ton of people are using this guy. Like CBJ is just so available. It's good. Hope they'll have a 22 LR revolver someday. Absolute meme gun. I don't know much about it. Of that class. How powerful is 22 LR? Not as interested in guns as some more ammo that will put the work in on class 6. Yeah, I think they need to do some work on like making 995 at least like available in some fashion. M700 modded. There's loads of those already though. Like there are actually tons. Like M700 modded, there's millions. If you have a look at the where is it? Balties. That's actually loads. You do have to complete some quests for them. I don't think I even have all of them, but like look, there's freaking loads of them. There's like the AICS version. There's which is that one? The Pro version. There's the Mod X version. There's like actually quite a few. Hey, does the favorite gun in the quest mean you have to put the gun in the hideout rack, put it as your favorite? I think it just means use any gun. Maybe we'll just use the MCX for now. I like the MCX. I think it's fun. Or maybe we could put something like an AK or whatever. Like, do you think like some kind of AKM? Like a cool AKM? That's a bit dull, isn't it? I do like the 101 though. The 101 is like a really fun gun. I love the 101. Right, do I have any MCXs? No. Okay, we're gonna make one. PvP. Should I put it in my title? Should I put it in my stream title? I feel like I should. People ask me all the time. I'm gonna put it in my stream title. I saw Jesse had it in his stream title. And I thought, that's a good idea, and then I forgot when I came to do it today. Let me just change it. PvP. Actually, for YouTube, I'm gonna put it at the end. Okay, that's better. There we go, that's better. Okay, all right. MCX. Let's not get too distracted. 300 blackouts. I wonder which one's better. Just the base one or this one? Just have to buy all the stuff. Maybe we just go for like the lower. Now that everything's got really expensive, I'm not sure actually which is better. I did clean my stash a bit, by the way. I think you'll find. I would a good M4 bar set has mods on it already. I guess like that, you almost need that now that the LVOA one went away. LVOA was like the good one because they're now all on ref. So I can see it. We should go short barrel MCX. Now the stocks on these things, I think usually, well, we can do a compare and contrast. So usually you go with the LRE, but I don't know how much better this actually is, especially if you go down just defense. Not sure how much better it actually is. Let's have a look. This one's pretty good. +1, +3. It's like a little bit of extra. Yeah, those lose a lot. That one is not really that good. You lose quite a lot of recoil for going for these things. That's the problem. But this one's like, it's pretty good as a little min-max combo. You do lose some recoil though. So I feel like we'll just keep it like this. Doesn't really matter too much. I'll go short version, shorty here, and have I put barrel in this guy? I think so. That's like the ultimate ergo one, but I don't know whether this is necessarily sensible. Where's our good old TBP? Here you are. It always feels weird because like people just only use it in this config. Oh, we're gonna play streets, so I probably do want to have a optic of some kind, probably. But I'll leave this for a second. Defiance rear, Defiance front. We'll just build this. This could be fun, I think. This could be cool. And we'll go with like the 40s. I love the 40s. I think they're great. And then we'll put this on the side. These guys, one of these WMXs. Perfect, I love this. Okay, so let's save this. It says this is an MCX Ergo base, and this is a 65E and 71R, which is not great, but it's okay. Boom, how much is that going to cost? 190k. Maybe we would have been better off getting the other stuff. Actually, it's because I'm buying the Grauman things. They're just expensive. All the parts have got really expensive. That's the reason. Right, what scopes have I got? I've got like TAC 30. Should we use the TAC 30? I never used the TAC 30. Should we try it? Let's just give it a go. Make it a little bit more assault than it is normally. God, I was playing the other day. I managed to remove all my like 30 round, sorry, my 40 rounders in raid. I was like, no, I like put one thing in the slot and then drop them all on the floor. I was like, what a moron. Oh boy, what a time to be alive. Right, blackout CBJ. Let's go. Let's buy some more of this. You can just you can just recycle these through the fleece so easily. It's so tempting just to make like a bunch of money doing it, but no point at this stage. No point. Everyone has enough cash. Once I got to like 1,000 of the rounds in the stash, I was just like, you may as well just sell the rest whenever I'm like there, you know. And we've got one of these put in. Great. Bam, bam. And we've got a couple of these. This is, yeah, slightly damaged, but it's no big deal. And we'll load one of these guys in. I'm actually going to probably put these down here. How's this going to work? So this is going to reload into that. That's going to reload in here. Then this is going to reload in here. That's going to go into there. Yeah, that should be fine, actually. Like, leave these down here so that it's not going to interfere. I'm going to play streets because I've got a little task here just to survive 5 times. We've just got to kill players. And we've got to find the smoke drain cleaner as well. Not exactly sure where we're going to find that, but actually, should I bring? Got any keys? What should I bring? What's fun? I've got check 15. I've got NVD. I'll bring one of these green flares. We've got money. Oh yeah, decent money. I can't be bothered to bring Concordia keys or anything like that. We'll just go NVD if anything. Maybe I will bring. Maybe I will get relax room. I wonder how much relax room is, though. 270k. A lot of money, but it also saves me faffing about going to the other building. What was the other one called again? I'll go grab this key. It is. I'll bring stairs landing just in case we end up in the finance institution. Yeah, I'll bring that one. Quarter security. Maybe I will end up bringing these. What's it called? Negotiation room. We'll just do it. Right. Okay. Then I'll get back to reading chat. I was just trying to like get into the queue so at least I can talk. Right. Right. Let's see. Where'd you find your milk cables? I had them already. Are we just going through drawers for LCDs? Yes, I went Interchange, actually. You don't need a key card to access Greg's. You do not. I went for Greg's breakfast the other day, and it was fantastic. Hello, Sigma Crab. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Use the Ergo stock. How about Spear Barter? The announced wipe date? Not yet. 60s. Yeah, but like 60s kind of lame, right? 60s boring. Bathroom with an LPVO? Oh, yeah. Definitely. How are you? By 108. EOD gets extra allocation, which I find a bit annoying, but it's just the way it works. Hello, Rithone. Find your YouTube. Education helpful. No worries. No worries. How's Street Spawns? That's same as before. How come your money cases have stars next to them? I have them wishlisted because you can buy them and sell them for extra cash using the barter because nobody wants to do that stuff right now. They just want to buy them off the fleet because no one can be bothered. What are the biggest changes from 2 wipes ago from now? Probably armor, I guess. It is like, even though it's kind of come and gone, it is quite different to how it was with the plates. So that's a big deal. Ammo availability, but we don't know what is going to happen next wipe with that. Hello, every offline raid I load is nighttime with the full moon no matter what. You know what? As somebody else had this problem, I think it was like no food after midnight or Logical Solutions or somebody. Somebody had this problem too. I actually have no idea what to do about it. Try like verifying your game files and doing all that stuff. I actually don't know. I've seen other people saying about that. Today, a new episode of ScavTalk. Yes, should be. I actually saw the notification come up saying that the checks have been completed on it, so Church has been uploading it. So it should be up pretty soon. Yo, what's good? Jesse mentioned you a few times, thought I'd drop in. I'm in complete shock as it's like looking in the mirror. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? It's like looking in the mirror. What does that mean? Mr. Tater, I've been looking into undervolting my GPU. Did you use MCR Afterburner? Yes. I actually did, yes. I changed the curves on my 4070 Ti Super to just like limit the voltage when it gets to like the higher, you know, GPU performance or whatever. Hello, Spin Man. Hello, Uber. Wipe soon. We'll see. Hopefully not too soon. Got unheard? No, but I do have the pockets because I did the quest. Been hunting the goons for a week, trying to get 15 kills on each. How many do you have now? I've only killed them once this wipe. It was when I did the quest for the big pockets. I've everything wishlisted for quests and gear. Good. I haven't done mine yet. I'm also a Ginge British. Love it. British lads. British lads. Although apparently we're rioting and looting over here. Apparently that's the deal right now. Afternoon. Hello, Thrombo. Hello. British, mate. British with a water bottle. Getting my toast for wipe this Thursday. God damn it. If it's on Thursday, I'm actually going to cry. One more big pipe left. Good. Might be either the 8th or the 15th because Arena Max season ends the 8th. God, I hope it's the 15th. Big up ye Brits. Exactly. Yes, the far right thugs, of course, here. Are you surprised how many people haven't heard? Yeah, actually a bit. Stay safe with all the nonsense. There's no nonsense where I am. Don't worry about it. We're all good. We're all fine. It's basically the stereotypical, like, you know, quote-unquote crap towns or whatever, which is unfortunate. I remember killing that guy on the corner. I tried to get out of here ASAP because I know people could just, like, set up on you, like, straight away. I wonder if we could do the same thing but to somebody else. M6 isn't the fastest bullet in the whole world. So... don't know whether this is necessarily going to be a good idea or not, but... Look, the ergo, look at how... This is good. How light is this gun? Is this heavy or light? 5 kilos. Oh, you know what? With an LPVO on it, it's actually pretty light. Actually pretty light. Okay, let's carry on then. I don't... Oh, that was someone, wasn't it? Did we just see someone there? Sworn we just saw someone. I could have sworn we saw somebody just legging it over the road. Get up on there. You can get up like the combination of this and this. Oh, you can. You can. Well, I'm just probably going to die doing this piece of speculation, but... I mean, I'm silhouetted to hell, but this is like... could be technically kind of cheeky in the right circumstance. That's scav there. Whoa, he's gone on the floor. Okay, we'll go over somewhere else. Yep, right, we'll go to negotiation room then, I think. So let me just set this up properly. Come on. There we go. I'm sure we saw somebody running across. What are you doing quest-wise? We have to just kill people with our favourite guns. So I'm going to use the MCX for a bit, because I actually really like the MCX. I think it's cool. I think it should have some more interesting purchase options. That'd be good, I think. Not in them. Streets? I just like streets, really. Hello, Ash! Backup is supposed to be subsonic. Yeah, I mean, this gun is 612, so it's not as fast as 556, but yeah. Liverpool Knight just to get the last LCD. I did mine on interchange. I went and just rotated between... yo, there's a box up here that often spawns plates, it seems. It's the one that's... Let's just go and check it. I had like a few like good armors out of this thing. I don't know whether it's got like a different spawn rate. I found it when I was trying to get the door quest done. As a piece of game design, I absolutely hate this stairwell, by the way, but anyway, it doesn't really matter. Don't get fooled by the TAC 30. I've used the TAC 30 quite a lot, so. Hello? Scav? Maybe? That almost certainly is one of those situations where I'm making sounds to other people, but I can't hear them. 409 barrel, like, they're actually quite expensive. N, green flare, I'm gonna take it. Yeah, I've had like Gen 4s in here like a bunch of times. There's such great ammo, side recoil, it's so bad you have to do less damage. I actually disagree. I think that used to be the case, but I don't think it's the case anymore. Got invited to start Delta Force today. Yeah, it looks interesting. There's just like quite a few games at the minute that are coming out. I'm not sure. Also ready for the 8th? No. Don't root for the 8th. Hope they bring back M62 PP545 on the traders. Yeah. They should do. They should do. What's the quest? Also the quest? We don't actually know. This is the like end game one. I mean, I technically have this to do. Ground Zero interchange customs. I'm probably not going to do this. What's my daily? So my daily one is just kill players. Got like, oh no, I've got 5 survives. But then you've got this mechanic one. This is the deal. Supply and demand. So I have to eliminate PMCs. I need to get like at least 1 kill. Maybe that was a scav before. I don't know. Or somebody waiting for me because they think I've got the door key. Could be. It was a scav. Oblivious. Dream looking crisp on 4040? Good. Good. Take another nade. Wait. Where did my mag go? Oh, how did this happen already? How did this mag... Oh, no, it's fine. No. It is fine. No, I did only bring 2. Good. Okay, me freaking out for no reason. What? Scav in the window somewhere. Don't know. Oh, there's one there. Come through this building. Through here. Yeah, I bought another scav junk box just to try and gather up even more random crap. So anything that's sort of relatively remotely rare, I'm trying to just like hold onto. So for exactly the same reason as, you know, this quest appeared, and then we were like, oh, we suddenly need to have a military cable, and I just have one, you know, in my stash. Ooh, well, that's good because it means that nobody's here. Unless they're baiting. So it could be. Someone is here. Oh, it's just a scout, okay. So where were these things again? There was, we went on this hunt for this key before. And I kept forgetting. Is Dawn available? I just like can't find the key for it. Delta Force new Tarkov killer? Yeah, it's the new one. The new Tarkov killer. I'm stuck behind the door. I think the event will be ending today. No, it's tomorrow, they said. They said already. It's Tuesday morning. How to avoid action. I'm sort of sideways. Do you know if you need to participate? Have the pass available? I mean, I guess it'll probably be available for everybody, but I don't really know. You know, actually, let's just keep the D battery. Oh, which key's this? Which key's that? How? That's weird. Yeah, I think it's bugged scav. I think it's the lack of audio. Yeah, I was looking for relax key, yeah. I've had it before in this building. Ba, 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 ba. Your arm got stuck in the safe. Yeah, bug scav, or should be mega dead. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a bug scav. I think there's a scav out here that I can't hear. It's out here somewhere. That one. I don't think I can kill him either. It's hurting me when I run. Your raid is just cooked. It actually is, yeah. Okay, let's go back around and actually find the things. So there's like quite a few places this annoying thing could be. Have a quick look in here. Where'd you find the LCD? I saw it on... I found it on Interchange. Flat screwdriver. One more thing. Totally working game. Of course. Of course. To be fair, this is the first I've seen it in ages. I think there was one spawn like on the desk. I don't want to go through there again, really. I mean, I guess I can go into this room. Oh, no, I can't. There's a spawn here somewhere, I think. How did you open that safe? I don't actually know. I genuinely don't know. I mean, I can't remember which... There was another one. There's a spawn in here, but I don't remember which one it is. I'm risking being near the doorway. The weapon on the weapon rack? Well, up here. Okay. Scav in a parry stance. There's a CPU underneath the table. Very nice. I do wish they'd make some of this stuff a little bit better. Where were the other ones? Scav's gonna have me for breakfast. You can have one of them. There was like a little statue. There's a little statue of a person. I don't remember what that one is. Oh, Yonker under that. Take a magnet, may as well. Where is the other one? I'm sure. I mean, it could be in the end. Sometimes it's in the end. Left of the skull is the little man? In the other room, this one. Oh, this one, yeah. Okay, well, it's not there. Ah! Not the Yepka, no! I didn't think it was a second scav. Okay, I'm actually able to kill them now, which is good. Here it is. We got it. We got it. It was up there. Cool. Alright, when do we think it's wipe? 50-50 between the 8th or the 13th, 14th, 15th. 50-50. Here we go. How do I choose a favorite weapon for the quest? Just pick one and use it. That's it. That's all you have to do. They congregated. Jeez, it's like offline mode or something. Funny. It sounds quite quiet this raid in general, I would say. I haven't heard Caban or anything like that. Got a few kills, it's still 0. Oh. I don't know in that case. I wonder if it's bugged. You have to do it with a favorited weapon? I didn't think you did. What's it actually called again? I'll go and check the wiki. Supply and demand. I think you just have to kill PMCs with any gun. It just says, in this question you must eliminate as many PMCs as possible while using any weapons. Due to goal, players contribute globally to the progress. Current status could be tracked here. You have to favorite it. You need a weapon rack where you can right click. Do you actually have to do that? Where do I find LCDs and military cables? Military cables. Military cables? I feel like I find them on Lighthouse in the rare spots. LCDs, you just go around the interchange stores. You just go Rasmussen, Techlight, Techno, German, Idea Office, like the little anti-room beforehand, that kind of thing. That's what I would do. That's what I did do. I did do that. Well, I thought the counter 0 even after 30 kills with different weapons. My counter goes up, I don't even have a favourite gun. It must just be broken. Tons of text ones on reserve. Yeah, reserve's probably not a bad plan either. Reserve's probably right. Black Bishop with King building. I don't do that many like raids on reserve. Or, like loot. It's really annoying because this thing like, I guess it's not too bad. It looks worse than it is. 248 out of 266. It looks worse than it is because this armor's still kind of alright. Annoying that they blew it up so much, you know? It's a pain. Yeah, okay, so let's go. I know what we're gonna do really. We'll go. This away. Again, I technically have to go to Redina Cinema. I also technically just have to extract. Is that one of my main goals? Just to extract and survive. But that's kind of, those two things don't really go hand in hand, do they? Oh no. Now where's this scav? I'm gonna get shot in the eye doing this. Further up the street. Oh no. If you dare. Don't need to change over my controls really. I need to do the leaning thing. You know? Change the leans. Biggie leans. Something I haven't done yet. I should. Took 3 runs to get me my friend on 3 LCDs. Interchange is a good place, I think. It's what I do whenever I need any tech items. And I'm getting better at interchange as well. Hold on, hope. And just do scav as well. Just like interchange between... I say interchange. Swap between scav and PMC. There's no pun intended there. Event quest clear as mud, as usual. Yeah. As usual. We'll just sweep through here and then see if there's anything interesting. I guess we could go up to relax as well in theory. We'll decide later. Oh, not that one. That's actually not one I wanted to go through. So look, see if there's anything in here. What's that? The hidden items. It's a Veritas pick. Oh god. Being shot at by some scabby boy. Alright. Not pre-wipe? I don't think it's pre-wipe. I don't think we're on the mega pre-wipe events, but a few other people don't think so either. Like, usually you get the events thick and fast, and we're not really seeing that right now. It's just like an event quest. This almost feels to me... Okay, let me level with you guys. This feels to me like an event the BSG has put on that they had in the back pocket because the wipe has been delayed a little bit further than what they expected, and they wheeled this one out to keep the player base occupied for 4 or 5 days. We had one wipe where the wipe was like 2 weeks late or something, and they just kept wheeling out events. And I think at one point Nikita did say on one of the Tarkov TVs or something like that, that he was like, well, we have all these events in our back pocket, you know, if the wipe gets delayed, we can just like, you know, use a few of these events that we've got planned. That kind of thing. So, because sometimes we don't even know exactly when it's going to be. I think this is that. This is like a way that they don't have to do something every day. It's something interesting. People have got a new quest line. It's like a global thing. They can keep it running for a couple of days. Keep people interested. Yeah, player retention event. I think so, yeah. Because they've done a couple now, right? They've done a couple. There was the one before this. There was the one before this as well, which I didn't do, which was the labs one. I think that was the same. I think that was another version of the same thing. And that was like a, you know, tide you over the weekend style of event. Go and kill raiders, go and kill PMCs. And there was no achievement for that. It's just a player retention event. That's what I would say. I would say that any event that doesn't have an achievement tied to it is just a player retention event, as opposed to like something specifically designed to... you know, there's like some particular purpose for it, or there's no law reason, or anything like that. Like that's my view. That's my view. So we could go and loot all this stuff over there, but you know, I feel like we just leave. We just cut our losses. I've got to survive 5 times anyway. It's actually a hell of a lot. Oops, cancel my med bind. There we go. I've got a few bits. I'm just going to throw them in the junk box. I'm just trying to keep like 2 of every item. You know, it's like. Try not to hit the lip. When you get shot by the sniper and you realise you didn't actually manage to shoot it over the over the railing. That's always unfortunate. Hey, where you live, bro? Yeah, I'm UK. I'm UK. Morning, Frank. How's it going, man? Feel like we could wait a week more for the wipe? I think so, and I hope so. Actually, kind of hope this is it. Wipe will be fun, but I want to enjoy max skills cap a little while longer. Yeah, people are kind of torn. August 15th, 21st would be great. Yeah, and people like feel like, you know, we've got a good run of just trying to do anything we want to do at the end of the wipe now. Like, I'm sort of done for the wipe in terms of questing and whatever. Like, I know we're doing some quests now, but it's just kind of for the sake of it, right? We're just like, you either play the game with no goal, or you play the game with a goal that then like lets you stumble upon, you know, doing interesting stuff. So I'd rather just like try for something because it gives us, you know, a reason to go certain places. I came back to spend as much money as I could, but only managed to get like 4 raids every 2-hour session. Because playing in groups is a pain. Yeah. Or is that because you like die or and then have to wait for your friends or whatever? Where do I put my other ScavTalk box? Oh, here it is. So yeah, I should probably do like, maybe I'll do a little recce at some point about like what I actually have. And let me just jump all this stuff in there. It doesn't seem to want to. Filters don't function when you're in your own stash, it seems. Take that out. Yeah, so we've got 2 relax keys now. Get rid of this CMS. Yeah, it's a shame. I got my armor like tanked in by this scav, which I couldn't even see shooting. Just like really annoying. Real annoyance. There we go. How's this doing? Damn, 4% off in 1 raid. That's a lot. Let's do that down here still. Okay, and we've still got this because we picked up a different one. We're going to use a couple of these and a bit of that. Do actually probably need to get a PMC kill at some point. So, but let's just sort this out quickly. So if you go bar items only, we can go click. There's basically everything that fits into, and actually it's not exclusively everything that fits into scav junk boxes. And then I also put this in the sorting table as well. And we could just like ram everything in there. At some point, yeah. So I want to do like a reconciliation and be like, what do I actually have? This is the one that I've just bought. But between like this one, so I've already got a drill, but that drill's not finding raid. This one is. So that's actually quite handy. And then we've got this thing, these ones in here. So like I've got a whole bunch of stuff, but I kind of want 2 of everything. I don't want like too much. So I've probably got too many military circuit boards, for example. Like I've got like, because I keep them, I've got like 9. So it's like probably too many. Paracords, 3 is probably about right. You know, it's just like I want to keep the right amount because it just makes it so much easier when you get a random quest. So the same with food actually. Like sometimes you need some of these food items. I'm like start to try and keep these as well. So it's like the planning for the actual end game. This is like the proper end game of Tarkov. It's like, what do I need to keep to minimize BSG's shenanigans? Wait, you won't buy them. Why aren't they buying MVGs? Don't know. Maybe it was a bug, but I can't be bothered to wait around for that. Right. Let's go then. Let's go back to streets. So we've done 1 survival on streets. Could do another one. It's a bit more sensible time now. Although it is raining in game. Okay. Here we are. Here we are. Another boss event we dope? Yeah, be alright. Don't mind delay if we have some player retention events. Yep, it's got. Have you ever found... Yeah, I've not found the Bluster Buddy key. I've not found it at all. You keep 2 of your items, so do I, but now you said it. We need to Nikita will require 3, exactly. All Sturmans. This new white will have woods expansion. I don't know. It might do. I don't actually know. Hello, Jemsky. IRL market's getting smacked. Yeah, has anybody seen what's going on in the financial markets? Pretty epic. Pretty epic correction, I would put it. It's nothing... I personally think it's nothing crazy. It's kind of normal as far as markets go, but it's, you know, there's a lot of headlines, of course. Especially Japan. Japan has been like absolutely slammoed. They got like double hit of like global market correction and also the currency at the same time. So they've just been completely destroyed. I think the Nikkei had its biggest one-day loss ever, which was like 13% or something. Like, it's, yeah, kind of interesting. Watching the Olympics? Not really. What's your random guess on wipe day? Yeah, probably 15th at this point. I mean, I think it's 50-50, either the 8th or maybe like the 14th or something. 14th, 15th. It could be any of the, like, there's still a chance it's the 8th, but it could also be the 13th, 14th, 15th. I feel like it's getting more likely, especially now we're up Monday. We'll have to see what happens when this quest line finishes tomorrow morning. We'll see. See the kids tweet about Molotovs. I did. I think it could be interesting as another utility item. I actually don't mind. Could be kind of cool. Area denial thing. I think I'd actually quite like that. Be quite good for my playstyle, like area denial. Like, it's what you use nades for anyway, but they kind of turn up, there's a sound, and then they blow up, and then it's gone. Whereas like Molotov, you could really just like block off a... This could be really good for solos, in my opinion. Have a chance to look at the armor and plate balancing. I've opened it, I had a quick skim through, but I haven't had a proper chance to think about it yet. Do you think they improve the FPS on the streets? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I will get to it, Ash. Don't worry. I will get to it. I just haven't really had a chance yet. I want to bring it up. I want to talk about it on ScavTalk, really. So hopefully we get a chance to do that. Actually, I'm actually not here this Friday. Oh, interesting. Maybe I'll have to record ScavTalk from like a room or something. I don't know. Yeah, IRL markets is interesting though. How's it going now? Like US is not opened yet, so I think actually no, I think it's just opening now. Go look at futures or something. Yeah, they're down another leg actually. Yeah, 4.5% S&P futures down. So another little leg lower. Oh yeah, for me it's 230. Yeah, for me it's 230. But yeah, Bitcoin's tanky too. I'm actually surprised about that. I'm kind of surprised Bitcoin's like off so much. Bitcoins are like under 40k now. It's like down 15% literally today, 22% over 5 days. It's actually quite big. Actually quite big. Yeah, was it like Nikkei today was off 12.4%. Holy shit, man. Absolutely crazy. Down like 18% in 5 days. It's literally like a freaking straight line. I wonder if I can show you guys. Get up here. Kind of nuts. Yeah, this is like 1 year performance. Look at that! It's madness! What the hell? To the floor. Just put more Ethereum. How's Ethereum doing? Down 17. 31% in 5 days. Holy. It's actually like Ethereum's actually kind of on that like linear trend line, bizarrely. Like if you look at the way that it's like spiked, it's kind of like gone back to sort of where it would be if you just drew a straight line through it. This is kind of fun. Ugh. Oh, I hate this spawn. No. This spawn sucks, man. No. I always feel like I'm literally just about to get like kaboomed. We expected Bitcoin to rise with the market fall. The problem for Bitcoin is that Bitcoin's become too institutionalized. So it's now another asset class utilized by institutional players. It's actually sort of the issue. I would say it's like a downside that many Bitcoin advocates for like wider market adoption maybe didn't actually see coming in some senses. If that makes sense. Because like widespread adoption is cool and all. But then when all the big boys get involved, then it gets sold off like everything else. Because it's part of a portfolio, you know? Kind of interesting. There's pros and cons to being mainstream. Who's shooting down here? There's like someone shooting down here. And I don't really want them to hear me. Creep up. Somebody's trying to get into Caban, I think, with all the nades. All tech seems down because ARBM's inflated everything. Yeah, I mean that's sure. That's for sure. That AI branding and everything, no one actually wanted it. I mean, people do and they don't. Like there's two sides to it, right? There's like the bit of AI that people do want, and there's the AI that's been slapped onto everything that no one wants. I'd say it's a bit of both. Okay, so this is where this fight occurred. This guy killed both of these people, I think. Ugh, he really took his. So USEC. Wait, hold on. It's not the legendary Scavs ate my legs, is it? Maybe it's somebody else with the same name. Dude, Scavs ate my legs. He was like a legendary figure on the Tarkov Discord. Sorry. Oh, that's not on me actually. On the Tarkov Reddit, like so long ago. If it's Scavs ate my legs, dude. With the meme kit as well, the blicky. Oh my word. I love it. I daren't look at my Vanguard account. Yeah, you're best off not at the moment. Massive business getting hyped for AI. Yeah, the only person who's really won so far is Nvidia for selling all of their selling everybody their stuff. Omega. That's 4. Nobody about institutions? People drawing. Uh-oh. Ow. I think he pulled back. I don't know exactly where to, though. I don't know where he went. I reckon he's just out here somewhere. What's the flank we can pull here? They're shooting at somebody else, which makes this really awkward. No way. I can hear him changing his scope. I think he's gone in here. I think he's up here. Can you get out of there? Can't get out of that side, can you? I'm getting shot at from behind. He's desperately trying to get out of here. Ah! Alright. Okay, good fight. Good fight. Need to reload. Sorry, we're having some like cool chats about finance. We'll carry on talking in a minute. It just got really intense. I'll do his boy's body to camp it, probably. These people are still fighting Caban. Don't really want to fight Caban. He was trying to leave, I think, or just you know, get in a good position to fight me, maybe. Left shoulder 0.5 for the win. I know, it's good. GG. You're actually a chat now, WTF. I don't know what's happened, whether people have just got worse. I don't think I've got that much better. Like, really. I don't feel like it, but I don't know. Yo! Drew Bright, thank you, man. Thank you for the 8 months. Appreciate it. It's still fun to win fights, though. GG, spent more. Did you run out of ammo for a second? Yeah, thank God I had like 4 mags. Can't get out without a drop sound. Yeah, I think that's the deal. Right, what we'll do... I am going to use CMS. I'll just use that now. Worth putting a 1.6 on the SA. Should I just use 1 times? Depends what map you're on, honestly, and what you're trying to do with it. Depends.
Let's go.
Yo!
Haven't been here in a little bit, but that was a sick fight. GGS Giga.
Thanks, Ali. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for the 7 months. Thanks for the tier 1. People come back for the end of White bit rusty? Maybe, yeah. And then more full them. I've been playing the whole time. Look at this M4. Sick. Another USEC. No. All the USECs. It's so annoying. I did drop my bag, actually. It's good to remember. This is it. Is that SSAAP? It's SSAAP. Holy crap. It's 5501. Jesus, though. Jesus. Bastion with the thing. I guess I hit him in the face. I mean, we can swap these over for a start. Look, another 5.7 pistol. Pretty tasty. We'll come grab this in a second. I need to go get my bag. That fight was so cold. The guy tanked 2 me bullets. I mean, it's because I'm using MCX. I'm using CBJ, right? CBJ is not like the best bullet of all time. It's like, it's good in the NY, but there's other things that I would argue are better than this. Let's get rid of that anyway. So this thing has got, I mean, everyone's using the freaking termite, aren't they? Yeah, it's blasted through the termite. Okay, I need to grab this guy's M4, but let's go and get, I hope there's not any others. I'll go grab my bag at least. I think I was getting collateral just from all these people fighting in Lexos. I'm just going to go put this in here. Sorry, yeah, so I missed all the conversations that you guys were having about, like, IRL markets. So we've got LCBR. Maybe I'll grab one of the other bags. There was a pilgrim over here, so we're going to grab that as well. Yeah, because the fight got kind of intense. But that's just interesting. There's like basically just a big correction happening. Not necessarily the end of the world. Because markets really kind of got ahead of themselves, but... Was it a 3-man, this? Hope I don't die here. Scav. I didn't really want to do that, but... So what if I can I reach the guy? Because I don't really want to be, prone. I'm gonna sit next to him and just see. Another USAC. Spear this time. Don't care about these things. Take the spear. Take the nades. Who's this dude? Org. Dude, I killed them all. It's freaking nuts. All MCX as well? Yeah, all MCX. Like 4 people. Holy crap. SOST. Okay, this guy's like slightly lower geared than the other dudes. And then, yeah, this dude's got a pilgrim. So we could chuck this in that. Who's this guy? Don't know. We'll go around this way. Yeah, but someone's still fighting Caban, which is nuts. No general's been rubbing off on you? I haven't even been watching him that much, but yeah, I think it's just being... I think it's just being quite... oh, yeah, careful on the reloads. Yeah. Yeah, good point. It's just being a bit more cognizant about the way I fight. Like, it's definitely helped, like, thinking about the thought process. Right. Okay, so this is my mech bag. This is very efficient. So I'll leave the mech down. I don't know whether we actually want the tri-zip. Probably not. That's probably just going to get in the way, I would think. Oops. That's not what I want to do. Search. So we'll search in the tri-zip. We'll take this, because then I get the extra space. Actually, that doesn't really help, does it? What's this got inside? FMJ. See, with FMJ, I think I'm actually going to swap these around, these boys. Can't make this any smaller, though, unfortunately. Right, then we've got... we've still got this M4, which is, like, pretty tasty. That's, like, that's cooked, that is. Why don't you search this? Been going hard? Hells yeah, hells yeah. So, I'm not using the M4, so we'll take the MCX mags out here. Let's grab... I'm going to move this into here just for the time being. Then let's go... Let's take the P mag out. This thing, this guy. That can go in that one. Then we can take the Spectre in here. The G-Lock, because those are the good parts. We can't take the Growl, but that's... No, that's never mind. Can't take the Growl. Maybe we'll take... Do we even want to take the pistol? I'm not sure. Like, the FN... Like, it's good. It's a good pistol. Although in fairness, these can go down here because then it lets me take like something like this. I'll go and take the guy's ULAG in a second, I think. Those can go in there. That could go down there. All right. Mule. I mean, yeah, we're going to be using mule in a minute. Yeah. This is all like kind of okay. Maybe I'll just eat this and drink one of these. Most big markets down 2 to 5% in the open or the pre-market. Yeah, I mean, it all depends on like where you measure it from. I'm saying, you know, S&P... Oh, S&P futures are coming back up a little bit. But they had like... They took a big leg down a minute ago. They're doing okay again. Wipe. When do we think that's going to be? Probably the 8th or the 13th, 14th, 15th at this point. I'd say 50-50. I don't really know at this point. It's very difficult to read right now. I'm going to go and grab something else here. You can have his gun like that. I'm actually surprised this guy went in here. I mean, this might be greedy, but... You know, what is Tarkov with that little greed, eh? Maybe make the M4 small off. I just don't think the M4's worth taking. Oh, this man is all grenades. Oh, and then he had that in his... I wonder why he had that there. In his rig. Okay, we'll go to ULAC man. Swap these out. Take the ULAC. ULAC's actually pretty expensive. And then... Okay, so the only other thing of value really is the suppressor. Is it not the suppressor? The suppressor that kind of sucks. It's actually the HHS-1, which is probably better than... what's it better than? Probably like 2 max energies. I mean, they're like 15k. I could move one into there. Well, actually, these are only like 12k. I don't know. I mean, we're just optimizing at this point, just for fun. If that'll go on anything. Yeah, you can get that on that. I love it. I mean, I have one space up here, but I don't really want to... Because I could take an armor and whatever, but like I like my armor. I don't like defrauding my armor usually. Whatever, it's fine. No, let's pop a mule and let's get out of here. Now, has the car been taken? It has not. I wonder if the car is available. Will the IRL stock market affect the Tarkov market? Don't know. I don't think so. Can't imagine why it would. Actually, it will. Bitcoins are now worth a lot less. So the real life market tanking is actually deflationary in Tarkov because Bitcoin's now worth less. It's probably too little too late at this stage for it to have an actual impact. But that is actually an effect that's real. Do you want the greed? Take the ABS over the LCBR. Nah, but the LCBR is more efficient though because it's LCBR is more efficient because it's a 3x3. Is it more dense? Is the LCBR more dense? Actually, I'm not 100% sure which is better though because you get some extra slots I think in the ABS, but you lose 3 actual slots because it's 3x4. But I can take them. I can take that extra loss. I wonder. I don't actually know which is better though. Just a bit nervous about something running through here. Or like being there or something. Okay, I'm going to run this bit. Let's see if car's here. Where's my actual exits? Car is here. And you can get naded in here, which would be unfortunate. I also don't really want to leave and then have to be running around in the open. That almost feels worse than the chance of somebody just suddenly coming out of nowhere and nading me. Might happen. Can happen. Yeah, BTC price and USD price goes down. Yeah, the thing about the USD price, it only matters if you had big balances of dollars in the game. Because USD works weirdly in Tarkov because every item in EFT has a ruble value, and then it gets converted into dollars. So in rubles, if you buy your stuff from Peacekeeper, then if you buy your dollars from Peacekeeper, then the actual cost of dollar items in Tarkov stays exactly the same because the item costs less in dollars, but you get less dollars from Peacekeeper. So actually, it's like it ends up costing the same amount. Like even the dollar items being priced in dollars is a bit of a scam. It only matters if you have like actually large balances of USD in your Tarkov account. Then you will see depreciation or valuation, depending on the way that IRL dollar moves. Weirdly, which is kind of interesting. I think you should get more XP, don't you? I think if you clear out a 4-man on streets, I don't know if there's actually a 4-man, but if you clear out like 4 people, I feel like you should get more than 5k. Like if you go and kill a boss, you get like 18k XP or something. Like if I cleared Caban, I'd have like a 20k XP raid. Whereas like killing 4 players, 3 of them above level 50, that's just like, I don't know, it just feels a bit of a shame. You know, feels a bit of a shame. Or maybe even like scaling. So like 1 or 2 PMCs is like whatever, but if you kill like 4, you should get like 3 times experience or something. I don't know. I lied, it's the same density ratio. Yeah, that rig is like really dense. It's like one of the most dense. Oh yeah, AVS better if you kill people with good plates. True. We could have taken the termites out actually like that. Yeah, that's true. I think in future they might add another cryptocurrency like ETH. They could, it'd be cool. It'd be interesting. Can I ask a Tarkov lore question? Yeah, if you want. I'm not super up on lore. I do actually quite like the lore, but was joking about the IRL stock market thing, but you're definitely right with the Bitcoin. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the dollars thing matters less though, as you might expect from what I said. You know, the dollars doesn't actually really matter, unless you've got like a really, because I don't run much balance of USD particularly. I just like sell bottles of moonshine as and when I need to keep up being able to buy ammo and whatnot. This is a good raid though. No, look at this. That was a fat raid. It was a fat raid. We've got the XMC. This bad boy. MCX is a good gun, honestly. Like, it's a good gun. Good gun. I wonder how much this is worth. It's probably a lot, actually. Probably worth a lot. And we took all the good stuff too. It's like not much wastage here. Like a few raid where one of the few raids we actually have like a ton of good stuff. Oh no, the 5.6. Did I take this one? Oh, I did. Okay, yeah, the hand. This is the thing. Like, no one has SSAP. Is the problem? Like, how much have I got? I got like 24. And that includes the 6 from here. So I had like 18. Like, no one has SSAP. And the same thing with M995. Oh no, I've got loads actually. That's from quests though. So that was the recent quest. So that kind of doesn't count. I would say that doesn't count personally. I haven't had like 300 M995 all wipe. We literally just got given that. So we've got, I guess it's just running hybrid. FMJ hybrid mixture. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I'm never sure about that. Yeah, lots of nades. Nades good. Nades are good though. Nades are good. 5.7 spear. This is. I'm impressed with this though, and I didn't kill the last guy. Look, and all unheard edition too. This is what we talked about before. People saying, wait, is this unheard? Yeah, all unheard. All unheard. All of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we were saying before, like, are you surprised how many people bought unheard? I'm like, yeah, I am. I always am, actually. We'd have to factor in player level. Oh yeah, definitely. I agree. Yeah, no level 50 plus bears. I know. It's just it's insane. Like, you don't find them. Don't find them. I've got 5 more to get M61, but like the wipe's gonna come first, almost certainly. How's this guy doing? 94 out of 99.1. That's, you know what? That's actually not too bad. 98. Yeah, we're kind of losing 1 each time, but that's fine. How's this plate doing? Can we repair this guy again? I didn't take any damage to any of the actual armor either. In fairness, I actually didn't take that much damage. 91k. I mean, it's probably worth it. Yeah, it's nearly full. It's close to being full. It's like nearly full. Not quite, but nearly. Pro Pitol. Well, let's buy some more. End up going through so many Pro Pitols, like it's just crazy. Oh, we need to reevaluate our case actually. Injectors. We need a couple more. So we've got like this one there. We used a mule. We've got here. And then I used. What did I use there? I think I had mule down here. Yeah, I used Augustin. That was it. I used the anti-bleed med. You can make Augustin, so I'm not so concerned about having these find in raid. But I'm always scared to, you know, maybe we'll keep it find in raid. Like, it doesn't really cost us anything. I'm so terrified now to use find in raid items. I'm just like, what if there's something like, you need to find 5 Augustins find in raid, and like, yes, it's craftable, but then the craft stuff spikes in price and it's impossible to buy, or something stupid like that. I'm like, oh god. Right, and this the other thing we need to do is we need to have a look at the quest and see whether it did actually do what we were hoping it would. Okay, so it did work. It did work. Okay, so why don't we just leave Tarkov? Like, why are we still trying to escape? Well, we don't have the storyline quest yet, so we can't actually leave. I think ultimately they said that there's going to be multiple ways to escape. I think one of them is going to be through Lightkeeper. You do a bunch of stuff here and leave. I think there's going to be one through Terminal. Maybe they're the same thing, where you can like leave on a boat or whatever. You'll have to gather enough resources to do it. I think that's going to be a thing, but it's going to come with 1.0 when we actually leave. I'll do a let's fix this gun video on the XMC for memes. Yeah, this gun is built completely wrong. Use AP. The problem with FMJ, especially now, like, it's actually weird. The AXMC has taken one of the biggest nerfs out of all guns, but nobody really uses it, which is why it doesn't really matter. But it's taken one of the biggest nerfs out of all the guns, because FMJ used to one-shot class 5 50% of the time, whereas you're not actually able to one-shot class 5 anymore with the AXMC. It just can't happen if somebody's got soft armor behind. Like, previously, the way the armor worked, it was just class 5 behind. Oh, sorry, class 5, like, yeah, on your chest. But now it's like class 5 with class 3. And because it's 47 pen, by the time it gets through the class 4... Sorry, by the time it gets through the class 5... where does it end up? Like, I mean, we could look on Tarkov ballistics, but I can't be bothered. So it'll end up at like 35 pen, going from like 47 pen to 35 pen, which is in the regime where class 3 doesn't stop the bullet, but it makes the damage less. So it goes through 2 rounds of damage reduction. So I should say 2 layers of damage reduction, two sets of damage reduction. I'm trying to like not confuse my wording with other concepts here. So it goes through 2 sessions of damage reduction, and by the time it gets to you, even if it pens through both layers, it does less than 85 damage and you don't die, which is something that has only happened, like, you know, since the armor system change, oddly. I should have just kept this out. I don't like the Pilgrim because it makes you really obvious. Should have just kept this out. Yep. I do like the tricep. Actually, I think I had the mechanism on before. I always want to call it Mechansum because of Dota. Right, so we've done 2 raids on good old streets. We need to do a couple more, and then we can finally get this daily done. The daily's like kind of by the by, though, I will say. Nice way to get the player kills, though. Pretty cool. Tag 30 enjoyer. I thought we'd try it, and it seems to be working. It's nice. I like the 4 timeses. I've always been a big 4 times enjoyer. I'm not actually a big fan of the 8 times, like the 6 and 8s, really. But Tarkov it's the meta, and they're the best scopes usually. So I feel like it's a shame there aren't any more like this. The Elcan is like okay, the Spectre, but it's like quite tight, like field of view, which I don't really like that much. Yeah. Is CBJ on the fleet? It's on the fleet. It's going to be really good in the mid game next wipe. Here to here first. People are going to be cycling off the traders once they get to high level, and it's going to be really, really powerful. Do you play chess? I don't. I did as a teenager, but I don't anymore. And I was never like super good at chess. I just didn't play it enough. East Europe server. If I was really committed to getting trophies done, then yes. Do you think we'll get another event before wipe comes? Definitely. There's like 3 different bleed stims. Yes. AHF1, Zagustin, and Fortran. Fortran is arguably the strongest because it gives you a health effect as well. But it like completely annihilates your food and energy, so it depends what you want. AHF1 is usually the cheapest. It's got a shorter effect. Do you reckon escaping will be the prestige system? Yes. I personally do. I'm 100% certain once you do get to escape, your character realize the whole world has become just like Tarkov. Man, that'd be crazy. It'd be cool if there was an actual twist in the story or something. It'd be nice. Voodoo, hands down my favorite. It's a good scope. It's a good scope. Sometimes I feel like the 6 is just too much though. If you're fighting like in like that fight we had before, like the 6 is just kind of too far. I think I only used the 1, but Valde thoughts? Okay on a budget, but as soon as you can not buy the Valde, I wouldn't bother. Found a red keycard on Tagilla. So with the keycard event, I bought a complete set already. We'll just sell it then. Just sell it. I like the 310 with the canted. Is that the Russian 310? 312. Oh, well, is that the Schmidt and Bender? Because there's the 310, which is the Russian one. You have to click through twice to get to each bit. And then there's the Schmidt and Bender 312, which is like actually really good. It's like really huge reticle. It's good if you're actually long ranging. It's very good. Slamming with the VPO 215 with the basic 4 times at APM. APM still hits hard, you know. It just does. No problem, Dylan. No problem. My understanding is accepting but not completing lowers some value, means you get less for daily rewards. Apparently that's the case. Don't know if that was ever any proof that actually was true, but I'm not sure. You escape, realize Tarkov is the safest place. The DLC is to break back in. You already know that your weapon has to be added as a favorite. You can just kill with any weapon. I don't have any favorites added. It works for me. I like the ACOGs on my weird, yes. They're much better than they used to be, in fairness. Yeah, that's why I don't always accept all of them, just in case. But when do you think wipe is? I think it's either 50-50. It's either the 8th, or it's the grouping of the 13th, 14th, 15th. But I don't know. Red key is at 10. I would just keep it, because it's 10 on Therapist. That's why it's 10. I would keep it, otherwise. What's best value Peacekeeper 3? Ammo, I would say. I can't remember what you get. What do you get on Peacekeeper 3? I guess now you don't really get much good stuff on Peacekeeper 3. It's probably the guns then. You could buy like SR25. And what else? Like good AUG. Peacekeeper 3 is good for the good AUG. The AUG is alright. If you like 5.56, which a lot of people don't. Still bought a 2 class. I think it's 3. I think it's 3 class for the TAC 30, isn't it? Or do they change it? I don't know. ACOG's still so low FFV. I don't know why. Yeah, it's weird. Yo, gaming. It's been good, man. It's been good. We've been talking about Tarkov, talking about the interesting IRL meltdown in the real like financial marketplace, which does interest me. You know, something I keep on top of. Bear with USEC next wipe. I mean, I'm a USEC main, so don't go on. I just go USEC every wipe. Oh, here we go. S&P opened. 4.25% lower. Yeah, that's kind of what futures were indicating. I don't think it's too surprising. Did I miss anyone already? Somebody might have run across. There are actually two spawns. There's one in here and one in here. There was somebody ran there. There might have been the person already. Might have been up here. Don't know. I surely wouldn't have missed them here though. Maybe they were further up the street. I don't know. People really do take their time sometimes though with leaving spawn. I believe there might actually be something to plant. Actually, there's a plant in the propane tanks quest, which maybe I should do. And we'll finish on streets first. We'll finish on streets first. I'm getting ahead of myself. What about actual exits? This is probably Damaged House Sewer River. No, Damaged House Crash Site. Okay. Where are we going to go then? Fighting this way. I don't know where's best to go here. Running larger bags like Trooper. I like Trooper, but the camo on the Trooper is really bad and sometimes gets you killed. And same with the Raid. The Raid is like sticks out a lot, so I don't really like those as much. And I don't normally need the loot. I don't normally need to loot like, you know, 5,000,000 things in one raid. I'm like, it's okay if you want to be a funny mega chad, but it's kind of unnecessary. I'd rather just like stay a bit leaner and lighter normally. The temptation just to loot everything becomes very strong if you have like one of these like hyper bags. You know? I do like the Trooper though. I like Tasmanian Trooper. It's light as well, which helps. Like raid bag very quickly gets you overweight if you don't have max strength, which I don't. Guy Museum, yeah, I think there probably was, but I missed it. I managed to scarf her out nice and fast somehow. Weird bicycle block my leg. We'll probably just go to Klimov to see what's going on. Nice work, bitch. It does, yeah. It's so good. Big bags of debuffs too. True, yeah. These. What's this one got? -3. That sounds like a scav to me. I think. Team Bear for the lore accuracy. A flash. That could well be a Kolontai hunter. This piece of occlusion is not done very well. Actually, that's better now. Kind of didn't work before. Just suddenly turned on. What's the cooldown on the rogues? Apparently it's 3 raids. Regular scav. Shot from another scav. That one always makes me turn around when you hit that bush, but it is actually just I can be shot from here, so I'm going to just be a little careful. Gold chain. Oops. Ah, no, I missed. Okay. Just take stock for a second. Alright, we'll swap this over. This up here, put this in here. And then we'll carry on. Alright. L occlusion. Yeah, that wasn't... It was actually working once I went back and forth, but it wasn't working at first. What's your FPS like on streets? Mine's about 70. Sometimes it goes higher, occasionally. But usually it's 70 if I'm in anywhere that's, you know... With any value. Like in here, I'm usually sat at 110 or something normally, but... Could be somebody in here, actually. Thought maybe I heard a scav. That's open, yeah. Somebody's opened this. Yeah, Tasmania is like 1 kilo. Yeah, it's really good. There's a bunch of shouting. Is this relatively up to date? Which is that? The settings. It should be. I haven't actually checked it for a bit. I don't know. If textures are on low, then it's not up to date. I think I went through and tried to update most things. I'm not sure if I updated that one. Who's getting shot at? Someone fired the flare. They must have managed to escape. Next 3 lighthouse raids or next 3 raids period? Apparently it's just next 3 raids period. Supposedly. I mean, we're just going to run the gauntlet here. I think the sniper's on the roof and stuff, but I'm just going to hope that we don't get shot in the back of the neck. Hope and pray. It's a great strategy in Tarkov. %50 of the time, it works 100% of the time, right, guys? You have your keybinds on a command? Not my full keybinds, I don't think. My keybinds are kind of weird, so... I feel like there's... And also, I'm going to change them soon. I feel like they're not very good, my keybinds. I go through them in like my settings video usually. I don't think I have an actual like command for my actual keybinds. I don't believe. Just because they're not there doesn't necessarily mean that they're not here. Sometimes they're in the most surprising of places, commanding these boys. Curious about sense. Oh, I do have my sensitivity. I run 800 DPI at like 0.5 in game. I just tried to match it like... Oh, somebody did come here, okay. I'm chasing the heels of someone here. Maybe they came from this side. They must have come from this side and gone in and then back out again. They're like actually on a loot run, this person. Yo! I'm just sliding straight off this every time I jump up on it. Guy on his own or what? That guy also didn't hear you. Yep. A bipod's coming. Yes. When's the FPS update? Next wipe. This wipe coming. Scouts shouting. So presumably there's no more PMCs down there. What's this guy running? TC800? Is that mid-geared, I think? TC800, a Shroud doodad. Oh, he's only level 15. Okay. We shall endeavour to hide the man's stuff. Whoa, swiggity swag. Look at all this. He's been in relax, clearly. Keep it. Where's our good old BTR? Oh, there's a bag then. Oh, my PK's just run out. That's not a player, that's a scout. How are you, American comrade? What can you do? Move the items to my stash, please. I've taken them off some Timmy. Poor guy. Hey, will you? My American friend. Main chat. That will probably do. Deliver. End conversation. Out we go. Bye. See you later. BTR's sick. I love the BTR. This is actually a sucky place. I'm going to sit here. Yeah, that's perfect. So if someone runs through there, they won't see me. When's the audio upgrade? Why don't you vault instead of jumping? Because vaulting is like, 50-50. It depends. It's custom rigs. Custom rigs is gone. Custom rigs is gone. Mid-geared? Yeah. Thanks, mate. You just killed me. Enjoy the loot. You can have it. I've left it all on the floor. Stefan Kalin, you can have it all back. I don't want it. I don't need it. You're level 15. You can have it all back. As long as the scout doesn't take it. You might lose your bag and stuff, but you can have it all back. I don't need it at all. I'd rather you have it. I legit stood on a rake a couple of months ago. That sucks, IRL. I bet it does. Holy crap, that sounds painful. Good God. Where does this rank in the list of longest wipes? On the 8th, it will be the longest wipe ever. Or on the 9th. On 8th is joint longest. On the 9th, it'll be the longest ever. Bravo to fire that close to BTR. It's fine. They don't kill you anymore. Gold chain? Oh, I should have done the gold chain. Never mind. It is fee per item, but yeah, I should have done the gold chain. Hook up drones, that'd be crazy, wouldn't it? Can you still hide weapons from scouts by moving them to the back slot on the corpse? Maybe. I mean, just dropping them on the floor stops them usually. Right, so I mean, I guess everything's looted then. I don't think I brought streets marked. No, I can have a quick check. What other keys do I bring? I don't think I brought. I've got dorms marked. I don't think I've got streets marked. I've got finance room. Negotiation, Concordia security, relax. I think relax have been hit already. I've got check 15. MVD. Yeah, they already hit MVD though. Have a quick look at relax, just see if it. I mean, I think that loot is relax. It looks like relax loot to me. So let's go and have a look. But there's 99.9% chance that it's been looted already. Yep. Is there any significance to the dogs barking you hear on the map? No, it's just background audio. They added this more like ambient audio, either this wipe or the wipe before. I can't actually remember which one it was. Should be painkillered up for a run like this, really. People have been through this door as well. Dude, people have been everywhere. And now I didn't realise that this room existed for the longest time. I had no idea you could even get in here. I got chased in here one time, which is why I ended up being in here and being like, oh, this is actually a room. I don't think there's any loot in it, which is why no one ever really talks about it. What do I actually have my... Oh, do I have damage stats? Oh, I actually have damage stats. Let's just go. Let's just go. I have a daily to survive, so let's just go. Just leave. No reason to stay, you know, unnecessarily long. We'll get a survive added to our total, so we'll just leave. It's fine. Okay. Nikita's dogs. Yes. Exactly. Yo, Devald, did I miss 5 gifted 16 minutes ago? I wonder what was happening. I'm just like, was I in a fight or something? I don't even know. Apologies, man. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted, dude. I appreciate it. I genuinely didn't see it. There must have been too much audio going on at the time. Apologies. Apologies. Well, thank you so much. And this is not the first time you've done a bundle, so thank you, man. Right. Finance was hit by me. Relax as well. You just missed on 2 bitcoins. Okay. What were they like? What are they worth now in Tarkov? Like, how's Bitcoin doing IRL? I'm like looking at, you know, IRL markets just as much as I am at anything else. Okay, so it's come back up a little. Oh no, that's just sterling. I don't. Who cares about sterling? I care about it in a dollar sense. 51,200. Yesterday was like 700k. Yeah, today it's gonna be a bit less, I think. Oh, I have one here actually. Means I don't even need to take the others out of the case. I've got 5 just in case. Okay, so only like 750. It's not actually bad. Well, I ended up not taking much out of that raid because I gave it all to the BTR man, which is quite funny. Okay, so let's get a new splint. Need for pets gain. The termite just keeps on giving. Because it's not ceramic, it actually protects you really well. Just kind of nuts. And you can just repair it over and over and over and over again, is kind of what I mean. Repair it like 10 times. What's Meds doing in there? Oh, is it because I use... Ah, it's because I use sugar to do something else, that's why. I did the moonshine bread. Is the FMJ for the MP7 good enough to PvP after the armor buff? You are going to want to hit the headshot. It's a headshotter, but the MP7 is one of the better headshotters. So bear that in mind. Like, you do want to hit them in the head, definitely, because FMJ is only 40 pen. So against this, you will not go through. So if you don't hit me in the face, you will not win. And through this combination, this plus this, you're going to have a really, really hard time with FMJ. Let's see. I'll just go and do a quick check. So FMJ, the MP7. Actually, you know, we can probably do it on here, actually. Do it on here. John Smith. Ballistic simulator. Here we are. Okay, here we go. So FMJ, SX, and we go Turbite. That's the first layer, and then the second layer is a CPC. This a CPC, Sappy front, multi-shot. It will take you 10 hits to kill somebody in the thorax. So you have to hit them in the head. You have to hit them in the head. It's 10 shots with FMJ. That's a lot. That is a lot. That's a lot of shots. A lot of shots. This thing is pretty much good to go, actually. 10 hits. Yikes. Yeah, exactly. Right, we're at 3? We're at 3 now? Yeah, 3. Still need to find a smoked... Where the hell do you find a smoked drain chimney cleaner? I'm not actually sure, like, where that spawns. Why can't I press escape? I can, but only in certain menus. Okay, it's kind of screwed, but that's fine. It's alright. Let's go again. Go again! Molotovs are coming. Nikita posted. Yes. Time to invest heavily now, or is that like catching the falling knife? I mean, yeah. If you knew the answer to that, you'd be very rich. Depends on your view. Like, you know, there's no good way to. I don't know. It's just like some people just do like drip feed into indexes or whatever, but that's like the safe way. I don't like nobody knows. Like the thing about this stuff is if it ends up becoming like something really serious, you could easily see markets go like really low. They do sometimes, but without some kind of like greater catalyst, I think it's unlikely to go like crazy. But you could easily move another 10 or 20% from it. Like it's perfectly plausible, especially over like 2 weeks or whatever. On the short term, you're just kind of like gambling, right, over current events. You have no idea, really. Shoreline, pretty high chance. Technical spawns, maybe. Duffel. I mean, duffels, yes. Duffels can spawn anything, so yeah. Partisan next boss. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Do we know, have we seen, wait, was there anything from Tarkov about Partisan? Have they posted, has Tarkov guys posted anything else? Oh, they have. They have posted Partisan. I mean, we knew Partisan was coming. He looks cool, actually. Oh, he looks cool. Let me see, can I bring him up here? Look at that. Look at this bad boy. He looks sick. He looks really good, actually. With the bird as well, it's like funny. He looks great. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I'm here for it. Just posted a picture. Yeah, apparently so. Partisan, exactly. What's up? Yo, Jaybird. How's it going, man? My wife and I try to invest in sustainable assets, so there's no crypto. Yeah, the problem with crypto, until, like, I'm not an expert on crypto at all, but as far as I understand, until you change to a proof of stake system, like the environmental costs are just like astronomical. As far as I understand. I'm not an expert though, at all. I was dabbling with Bitcoin way before it was cool, and so unfortunately I didn't make any money doing Bitcoin, really, except a little bit right at the beginning. It's quite funny. I literally didn't touch it since, and like missed out on the run of the lifetime. But I was a student, so what can you do? Extract camping boss? Yeah, he's the one who's like, the Partisan is connected to PMC Karma in some way. So apparently if you're extract camping, you're a PMC Karma lower. But what they've said is that, what Nikita said was that PMC Karma's like not going to be as overt as Scav Karma. It's like, with Scav Karma, you could see exactly when it goes up or down per raid. You've also got the fence reputation that you can keep a track of. Apparently PMC Karma's kind of going to be in the background and hidden. No doubt you'll probably be able to see it on Tarkov.dev or something like that, but no doubt. But yeah, it's going to be more subtle in whether Partisan comes after you or not, and things for like camping extracts or whatever. I don't know. Consequence of finally catching up to the mindless money printing during COVID. I mean, we never got over the mindless money printing during 2008 either. So, it's just... I'm not like a big bear on that kind of stuff, though, actually. It's already moved to that now? I don't know. And as I said, I don't know. Or like a branch of it probably has, right? A fork of it probably has, but the original, I presume, continues on. usually how this stuff works. I don't know. I'm not an expert on cryptos. I really am not. I really am not. I know enough to be dangerous, and I don't know enough to actually speak authoritatively on the subject. I know one guy who made enough for Bitcoin to buy and renovate a nice little house. That was way before it went real big. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. Like, it's basically like, it's this weird thing of like, if you were like a rational and sensible, like normal investor in Bitcoin, you would have sold it like 10 times on the way up, right? So only people who are like not really thinking about it, or like super like diamond hands like believers, ended up being, you know, profiting outsized from the whole Bitcoin situation. Too slow. Too slow. I might have been seen there as well, which is not helpful. Yeah. That's why I don't try. That's why I try not to vault all the time, because sometimes it just doesn't work, and it's a freaking pain in the ass. I just want to heard something then. Was that just the wind? Or was that our person? Let's push it. I don't think you can vault or jump that one. No! No! I'm dead! I'm dead! Where's the little alleyway gone? Oh, crap. Oh, I didn't hear him at all. Oh, I thought he would be further along the other side. I was like, how did he angle those nades around from being so far? I thought he was going to be further along the corridor. Damn it. Oh, well. New boss holding a grenade and a tripwire? Yes, he's the new guy's like a tripwire boss. I get killed by a spear, was it? Yes, sick hybrid. Okie dokie, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. My bad. My bad. Just joining a new event today. No, it's the continuation of the existing event until Tuesday morning. Really early US time and like mid-morning UK time. So this event, which is the... what would you even call it? Supply and demand event, the mechanic event. That one is finishing like Tuesday 10 for me, 5 for East Coast. So, is wipe announced or just like to come soon? I mean, it's soon, right? They said early August, so it's coming. It's coming soon. It's coming really soon. Maybe jump. That's annoying, right? I bought one PC for like 3,000 CAD. Mine Bitcoin 3080. We paid the whole thing basically. At the right time, the brand new 3080 was paying for itself. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what the timeline was. Like, I had some horrible computer, and I mined 1 Bitcoin, 1.1 Bitcoins actually. I mined 1.1 Bitcoins, and that was when it was like $12, which is crazy. And the very first spike, which actually doesn't even exist on a lot of the charts that you look at, the very first spike went from $12 to I think it was 800 US. I think. No, maybe more. Maybe more. Maybe it was 1,000. Maybe it was 1,200 or something. I don't remember. It was something around there anyway. This is 2013. And I sold all of it then because I was like, whoa, this is crazy. It's like spiked out of nowhere and it used to be worth like $12. So I sold mine for like higher than the market because I went off exchange and sold it to some person like direct for like £1,000 or something. And then I never touched crypto again. That was it, basically. It's quite funny. And then I just kind of watched from the sidelines while all the ensuing madness happened over the next, like, well, 11 years, I guess. Been watching stuff happen. It's pretty nuts. But yeah, like, I stopped mining it because I couldn't mine it with a GPU anymore. Because even as part of a mining pool, I was not getting enough allocation to actually really even incrementally move the needle with my rig. Like, even as part of a pool. How many PMC kills do you need for the event? As many as you like. As many as you can. Like, there's nothing really to it. You just have to kill as many people as you can. It's a very bloodthirsty type of event. Any of this coming from the people? Yeah, I'm not going to buy this from the... Actually, is it cheap? How much is this thing? Oh, it's actually cheaper from this guy. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. This is without the scope. Should be using something meta, really. But we're using the MCX today. I've decided because it's fun. Oh, I've got these tax sports, actually. I wanted to sell those. Let's do this. Didn't even know about early August. Ah, yeah. No, early August is the deal. That's the main deal. Tried to get my dad to buy Bitcoin when it was below $1. He says it's a waste of money. Well, that's the thing. I didn't buy any either. I just mined it on my computer, and then I was like, well, at least I haven't spent anything because I was, a poor student or whatever. So I was like, well, I'll just do this. Like, literally, if I'd bought any at the time, like any, and kept it. But again, like, this is the thing. If I had had any, I would have sold it. And if I'd had any after, I would also have sold it. Like, this is the thing, right? I'm not fooling... I'm fooling myself saying that I'd have, like, held it to 50,000. There's just no chance that was ever going to be a thing that I did. I just, like, I'm too rational, and I would have taken profit at some point. Like, if I'd been paying attention, maybe I could have, like, moved in and out a bit better. Definitely. But I just didn't. I was just, I'm busy, right? I've been busy in my life doing real stuff. Not, like, I'm not really a crypto guy. Even though I was looking at Bitcoin, like, really, really early on. I'm not, was never really, like, wedded to it, I had a friend who was, like, much more into it than me. So it just kind of, like, it passed me by. I just, missed opportunities. It's just the way things are sometimes. We could actually sell these for good, I think. Just the way things are. Money to be made in crypto, but never suggest anyone to buy. Yeah, like there's definitely money to be made, but it's like it's more like you have to be actually like involved in the stuff. You can't just like be passive and expect it to just make you like free money, right? It's just not reasonable to expect that. Doesn't the event end soon? Tomorrow. So we will see what happens after that. I personally don't think that we're going to get... Well, I don't know. I'm 50-50 whether the white black comes straight away afterwards, but I'm like less sure than I was before. I was like pretty sure before that it was going to be the 8th, and now I'm like less sure it's going to be the 8th. I'm certainly less sure than I was. I like really thought it was going to be the 8th, and now I'm like, actually, you know what? It's possible for it to be other days. Should we buy? I should just buy like a mechanism. They're only 60k. No, they're good bags, and they're black as well, so it's hard to spot you. I wonder, do I have any AP for this thing? I have 19 rounds of AP. Sounds quite fun at some point. We should probably do that at some stage. Right. I think we have anything. Oh yeah, we've got this guy's tag and golden stars. That's fine. This is fine. Oh yeah, we wouldn't want to. Want a greenie just in case. Just in case we do end up over that side. Have I got enough money? I do. Got loads of keys. Fine. Let's put on my... Should we put my swag pair of condors? Yes, swag pair. It's about sending a message. Where can I find the picture of the new boss? It was on it's on Twitter. Oops. There you go. Hadn't spent anything. Gigaweek must have been dorms. Yeah, I was a poor student. Whole culture of Bitcoin gaming. Dutch student advice was skeptical. Same. Favorite quest in Tarkov? Probably the Punisher line, honestly. I had an old R9 and Nano. I put an old gaming computer and upgraded to a new one. Just let it rip for months. I can't even remember what I had at the time. I genuinely can't. Ugh. Oh yeah, blockchain is useful. Blockchain is actually like useful for certain things. There's like actually legitimate use there. But again, like the AI thing, right? As soon as something becomes a trend, every person and their mother wants to make you a blockchain this, a blockchain that, an AI this, an AI that. There's uses for all these technologies, but everybody suddenly, as soon as it becomes trendy, everybody wants to like stick it in their VC prospectus, right, for their new startup and say like, oh, we're going to be the latest blockchain thing. Oh, actually, no, actually, we're going to be the new, you know, self-driving cars, like VR thing. Like, oh, actually, no, we're going to do augmented reality now. Actually, no, we're going to be an AI company. It's like, it's just human nature, right? But there's like some interesting things out of it. I think blockchain, the hardest thing about blockchain is that it's kind of more interesting like on the back end. Like it's not really like a retail front end consumer facing type thing that's interesting for, right? Like a lot of the applications that it's useful for are actually really dull. Like the applications for them are very, very boring. But they're very useful for them, you know, like the decentralized databases of like ownership and things like this. Like that's interesting technology, but it's just like, it's actually quite boring, the application. And so all that most people saw, most ordinary people that aren't involved in that world, most people just saw, you know, monkeys and coins with dogs' faces on, which is like kind of a shame. So I mean, it's funny, but they can still wipe this week, but probably looking at next week. I hope so. Helldivers is having a big release. I'm not sure if they're going to care about Helldivers per se. That'd be cool if it was Helldivers. I want to see what Helldivers... Like, Helldivers was fun, but it just kind of ran out of, like, you know, new things to do. So me and my friends will definitely go back to it. AI blockchain. Yeah, smart contracts and stuff. Yeah, exactly. It's like, that's awesome, but... Pet rocks. Exactly. I work at an audio agency and my boss wanted to implement blockchain into everything without even knowing a single bit about it. It's just funny. Yeah, AI can replace that. Yes, they want to do AI, like music stuff, whatever. Like AI is like, there's more like consumer uses for AI. You know, you can see it in Photoshop. There's like the voice synthesis stuff. There's people making funny memes with the faces and whatever. Like you can see how AI is like more useful in many ways. That's partly why you know, Bitcoin and blockchain was kind of niche in terms of like, you know, public markets. We're talking about like stocks and equity or whatever. Whereas like AI has made like Nvidia the world's wealthiest, or the world's most valuable company by market cap. For a bit anyway. I think, are they still tied with Microsoft? It might not be true anymore. I don't know. After all of the rotations, it's hard to keep track. But yeah, the tech sector is just like ripped on AI, and like rightly so, because it is useful. So you got the right idea, boss. I did enough econ stuff for my masters to know I don't understand it well enough to play the market. That's the thing. Like once you get if you speak to a lot of people who like worked in finance generally, a lot of people just are on the same mind. It's like if you've ever actually met somebody who does the proper stuff, you're just like, okay. But, yeah, there's like teams of like 500 like algo engineers doing whatever, and you're just like, okay, I've no chance, right? Like there are, to be fair, I do think that there are advantages an individual investor has, which is you don't have any time frame limitations or quarterly like profit, you know, announcements to investors or anything like that. Like you can afford to hold for a long time as an individual. The only person you're beholden to is yourself in your own financial situation. So that is actually the one advantage that individuals have over professional investors. And it's actually quite powerful. Honestly, I think it's quite a powerful advantage. But yeah. Yeah, same with AI, people just shoveling out GPT for front ends. I know, just incorporating it into everything. It's just annoying. My job is almost entirely fixing mistakes made by AI. But it's good for some stuff, yeah. AIs, they do a huge massive waste of energy. It is intensive. I will give you that. It is intensive. I don't... AI bubble similar to .com? That's tricky. That's a tough one. I don't know. Not sure on that one. Because .com is almost more of an interesting analogy, actually, yeah, than blockchain. Because .com ended up becoming a huge thing, right? The internet. But a lot of the companies went bust. So, like, that technology was actually worth a lot. The thing about this spawn is that although it kind of sucks to begin with, people sort of have to come this way. Well, they don't have to, Yeah, you can go through Concordia as well. In theory. I'm going to push up to here. Market's tanking at the moment. Yeah, in general. Do you mean is it taking another leg? Okay. I have to look in a minute. Whoops. Jumping is so loud, so like if somebody's here, you know, they already know where I am at this point. Be kind of careful. Okay. A scav. We'll leave him be. I'm going to go in this building, actually, and get a little overwatch over onto Lexos. See if we can pick anybody off. Yeah, they get picked off from the side here. Let's close this. So it's not quite so obvious from the outside. So many doors! So many doors. Wonder which side the nades were about. Were the nades from the other side? I don't actually know. I feel like if you do get spotted in here, you're actually really, really obvious, which is kind of annoying. Could be over there. I usually stand over that side. Oh, you can see through the glass slightly. Who knew? Who knew? Is that somebody? Scav. Just a scav? Quite uninteresting if so. Problem with AI current is accuracy levels in business settings. 75% industry standard. No formalized way to test for accuracy. Yeah. Yeah, this is the issue. That's why you get everybody trying to build their own. That's why NVIDIA ends up becoming still like a powerhouse company. Because everybody wants their own hardware to make their own AIs, right? People don't want to use other people's. Also, like, you don't want to give everybody your IP. Like, a lot of companies are just not able to give away their IP like that. Like, they're just legally not able to, like, feed their data into somebody else's, like, proprietary system. Which is ultimately what it is. Somebody using a flare? Please don't wipe me. I got 20 more quests for Kappa. I don't think you're going to get it. Oh, maybe. Maybe. How come the title? Because the market is exploding. It seems to have stabilized a little bit now. Building for the future is next quarter's problem. We need profits now. Exactly. Any events started today? No. Not today. This is actually a better spot, I think. Who's shouting over there? Oh, it's a scav man. He's impossibly tanky. Factory seller's key reward is a bug on PvE. Oh, that'd be weird. There's actually loads of scouts. I should probably not just tank them all. Oh, dear me. Okay, well, we'll not just tank them all. If all possible. Where was the stairs? Where's he gone? Oh, it's in here. Yeah, what interesting things do I have? I checked 15. Go check 15. It's kind of close-ish to here. Ah! That freaking SVD. Is that a scav? Or is that's one of the boys on the roof? Are the boys actually there or not? I don't know. 0 out of 1 condor. Yeah. No, they're just my drip at this point. We're just drippy. I just like them. I think they're funny. Doesn't work in SKS? I don't know. A lot of ammo for scav? It was, actually. Oh, is he this side? Yeah. I'll just fix my sins. When white? I wish we knew. Perfect date for me is the 12th. Basically, a lot of people are saying, and I'm inclined to believe them in some ways. So Pestily and Nice Guy. Pestily and Nice Guy both said they don't think that this feels like free wide. I kind of gave myself away by shooting now. Probably it's stupid, but... Let's get ourselves lubed up. Tech 15 feels like a lube up kind of place, doesn't it? Okay. Gold chain. So no one's looted this guy. What time is it anyway? 3:30. I'm actually kind of enjoying myself here. Would current quest ending tomorrow not open it up to 2 days of one reroll? I mean, it could. I'm kind of 50-50 about it personally. That is not the loot that we were after. Yeah, it could do. I just think, like, the pacing is sort of wrong. What kind of FMJ is that? Oh, the wrong kind of FMJ. Rubbish kind of FMJ. Yeah, the pacing is sort of wrong for pre-wipe. And yet my opinion is that this set of like events and stuff that we've got going on right now, my opinion is that this is like just filler content for people to just have something to do. Gave it, dude, 3 buds. Thank you, appreciate it. I hope you're doing fantastically. Hope you're well. Yeah, I think it's filler content. It doesn't feel like the end of white and like full on end of white type of like event. We could be wrong. We've been wrong before. Maybe that was that scab I heard. Ah. On pre-work events, you're usually crazier. Yes. Really hope they don't just focus too much on pre-work events, focus fully on the patch. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it's 50-50. Only force yourself for the thing is the wipe will be fun. Like once you get to the wipe, it will be fun. It will. It will. Wipe's always fun. I don't know if this is scavs or not, or whether it's somebody like above me. Kind of hard to know. Not sure. I'm just going to go up at this point. Okay, that door's closed, so nobody's using the key on it. Good. I pushed it. Good. This is shut. Don't necessarily trust that there's no one in here though. Have a little look around. We have like quite a good set of vantage points up here now. Oh. Is good man actually here? Not usually snipers on the roof without him being hit, I know. Oops. Rubbish. My score was that kind of broken, which is annoying. Never experienced wipe. I just got more interested in other stuff lately, just bad timing. So I want to experience wipe, don't want to stop playing other stuff. Yeah, look, it's good. The wipe's fun. The wipe's good fun. I'm like permanently stuck in this like low stance. That's really annoying. I didn't bring iron gate, unfortunately. Plans there 100%. We can always pop in a minute. Maybe somebody went in and killed him and then left. I feel like there's somebody still in this building. I don't know. Tech 15 is so good strategically. Like it's such a good strategic position to have. That's so many windows. You can like move around from one window to another. Like it's actually insane. It's a really, really good strategic position. Alright. We need to level 15. I mean, you can do that, yeah. It's possible. In there. Anything interesting? Statue. What's in there? Yeah, the Augustin looks like. We'll just use it. Right, let's see. What's in here? Close this door off. Yeah. Away, the bitty. Still worth, even if the market is down a chunk. Actually, at some point, these cultist things, or these like little figurines, I feel like they're going to be part of something. Here's the Zagu. Okay. Anything else? Is that it? Kind of looks like it. I can't remember how much Check 15 is now. Like, is that a value run for it? Might be. Can you see these guys from in here? Not really. So that's kind of the wrong side. We're sort of too far over, aren't we? And here comes the BTR. It's going behind the red chair. Wait, red chair, which one? This one? Is this red? Or was it different? Oh, it is. Good spot. Look at this. Chat saves the day. As always. As always. Thought I saw metal. You did indeed. Good shout. Right, so this is stairs landing key. Which is a useful one if you've got check 15, because then you can just jump straight down from here. And leave right out the back. Which is quite handy. Okay, what we're going to do now then, we're going to... I kind of need to leave still. Sorry about building the elevator's pretty close. Sewer River's quite far away. Sorry about building the elevator's probably the closest one. Does mean crossing the street, but that's... I don't feel like that's necessarily too bad. The BTR stash transfer would be pretty strong in this game, right? Maybe, yeah. I think it's going to be good. Like, it's definitely... I like using it as a mechanic. I think it's really fun. But being able to just try... Oh! Oh, God! Where the hell was that from? Being able to transfer final raid items and then getting them out of the raid is, like, super sweet, you know? That's going to be really, really handy. I'm pathing towards the underground sections just so that I can get out of sight of the main sort of just street area. Lost area isn't as much as XP as like the other modes, which is fair enough, but it's still a lot. Got to shoot off. All right, Jack, have a good one. Hello, wizard. Where's the best place to look for miniature cables? Probably Lighthouse, the rare spawns. How much does it cost for stash transfer? It's like what? It's like a couple of thousand per item. It's not that much. It's worth it if you want to go and like loot up again. Could be cool if they all had it. Yeah, it'd be nice. If there was a static one maybe, or they like, I don't know, imagine if it appeared in the list, it was just like question mark, and then it just like, or it wasn't there, and then it just suddenly appeared, something, and it would like come with a drop down and say, look, this stash has just opened up. That'd be like kind of neat. I wonder if it'd be better just to be like just for one person, or would it be for everyone? If it just opened up for everybody, that'd be kind of interesting. Probably be more interesting actually. At least 6 trading platforms are down. What do you mean? Down as in like, down as in not working? Did he die or just drop to the floor? Scavs are so weird sometimes. How is he not dead? What the hell? Okay, well, he's bugged. I don't know what's going on. We're gonna leave before we get murdered by stationary people. What the hell? Oh wait, it's not this one. It's the one at the top. City, Fidelity, E-Trade, Vanguard. Are they down on purpose or like what's the deal? Are they just like paused for the minute? To be fair, they shouldn't be in market pause now. E-Trade right now. I don't think anything's like nothing's limit down at the minute. Because all the big moves happened like, you know, before. Like today, like the S&P's not down enough today for it to matter in the US market. S&P's down like 3.3, which is fine, but that was from the open. It's actually like up from the open, it looks like. So it seems like, you know, it's behaving itself, I believe. Yeah, these two guard guys. I guess Caban was in there, but anyway, we'll take the win. Got one more, I think, to do before we get therapists thing, I believe. Ah. Oh, we got 5 kills so far. We had one really good raid. That one was kind of a quiet one. It just sort of depends where you go. Like one we had, you know, the fight around Lexos, not really at Lexos, but around Lexos. The other one we had the fight sort of towards, yeah, MVD. Then check 15 was up pretty quiet. Saw the teaser for the new boss? Yeah, it looks pretty good, no? He looks pretty good. Look at that. Partisan. He looks pretty fun. So what were people saying? He's got like a... Is it a grenade or a tripwire detonator? It's like a detonator, I think. He's also got the kind of like PMC bear patch thing going on. Like the PMC patches, a bit like the goons. So he's like a PMC hunter, but we knew this already. And he's got the UBGL. So, because it's like, you know, there's mortars coming as well this wipe apparently. Well, I don't know what the bird's for. He's going to hunt PMCs with his mines, which is, you know, the most immersive type of gameplay, of course. Grenade with a tripwire, like in Fallout. Yeah, I don't know. They said there's mines and stuff coming, so... We're just going to have to see. We're going to have to see. Right, any golden stars? 130k, that is a bargain. There's usually somebody underpricing golden stars in the market. Normally, if you look. Okay. Pow. Pow. How's this one doing? 97? Yeah, that's fine. We'll just keep it like that for now. Food and water. Just fill up on this. Nice. We didn't really get shot at in that one, to be fair. So I think we can just... Oh, and the Bitcoin. Yeah. And there's Augustine. Okay. Yeah, so Miss Therapist, she needs us to do one more, I think. One more survival. All right, we'll just get the survive done. Then at least it's over, you know. Just get it done. Parmesan, anti-cheese force. Yes. Maybe the bird's a tracker. Don't know, it could be. It's his lore-based radar. Brother of Jaeger. Does kind of look like Jaeger. Yeah, I agree with you. There could be something in the lore there. Who knows? Because he looks like a sort of woodsman type as well. He doesn't look like... That's the thing about Partisan. He actually looks quite, like, honest. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't look like, you know, like Ban and those guys, like the bosses. He's not like, he doesn't look really like a criminal. I wonder what his actual backstory is going to be. Jaeger versus Partisan? Man. 127 mil. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, with Bitcoin farm, it happens. Dead by Daylight has a similar mechanic for players not moving. Hey, Reba, how's it going, man? I didn't notice you chatting before. Bird appears near you when you extract camping. That would be like quite cool. Reba is the map goat, by the way. Best maps on the street for EFT for sure. 3D modeling out of his mind. Welcome. The bird just drops grenades on you. Now that would be something. That surely would be something. Related to Jaeger. Yeah. Survive X would really be better if the dailies, weeklies require you to do them over Y raids instead. Maybe. I don't know. What's up? Yo, Ghost. It's all good, man. We just played some Tarkov and, you know, watching the spectacle of the financial markets explode at the same time. That's what we're doing. How are parts of work at PvP? We don't really know yet. Apparently he's going to hunt you down if you're a naughty boy. It's about all we know. Partisan is infiltrating Russian. Interesting. Think he had a cross? Yeah, he does, yeah. Could have been an Orthodox priest. Could be, yeah, priest or something. He looks like, doesn't he? He looks more honest. He doesn't look like a criminal. He looks more like normal. Dehydration quest could become much higher stakes if he just hunts you for being still. Oh my god. Like, where's he going to spawn? Like, how's that even going to work? I think Partisan's on any map, as far as I understand. Apparently it's on any map. Rides in on the bird. Imagine waiting at the car extract. He'll hunt you down for extract camping. Exactly. I'm sure something like that will happen. It's no doubt something like that will happen. Spawns like Zarachi in the Halloween event. My god. More like gorilla in Russian? I don't know. You guys tell me. Yeah, bird appears in D2. Is that a thing from customs? In the background, the spooky bird noise. That's actually probably one of the better noises. I find some of the noises they added to customs a little weird. The dogs is like kind of okay. The creaky crane is all right. I wish it wasn't so like definite. The birds is cool. I like the birds. But I wish the creaky crane was a little more like just in the general background, like as it's swaying in the wind, because that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like a wind sway thing. Doesn't necessarily feel like that immersive to me. I'm waiting on a labs boss forever. Yeah, I mean, apparently it's going to be across everywhere, but as far as I'm aware, anyway. From what Nikki just said. Some sounds are too close to crouch walking. To be fair, that's one of the things you only really realize if you've been playing the game for a long time. It's like it's hard to like think of that when you're testing. You know what I mean? Imagine getting pulled an item, rushing to extract, waiting for found in raid, hearing parts of someone up to you. Oh yeah, the 7-minute wait. Crazy. Who's just keeping us from walking out of Tarkov anyway? Well, the bridge has been blown up. You can't just walk out of Tarkov. Where, like, how would you get out? It's all walled in and there's snipers around it. You can't get out. Some sort of quarantine to keep tow group bioweapons from spreading? No, it's just like you just, well, I guess it's like, it's a quarantine enforced by RUAF and by, like, UN at the same time. Like, UN peacekeepers. You can't leave and there's snipers stopping you leaving. I don't know, like, we don't know if there's an actual quarantine or anything. Like, who knows how much of the BSG stuff that's in the game and in the maps at the moment is going to end up getting, like, retconned for the actual story? I don't really know. Like, right now, there's not that much to go on, right? We know that they're experimenting on people in the Terror Group labs. We know that there's a funny material called Blue Ice that's in barrels around on customs and a few other places. There's a version of Blue Ice which is like a yellow one instead, which is what Chemical Part 4 or the Chemical Quest line is about. There's like, I think there's some of it spilt in labs as well in the dome. So like, yeah, there's a lot of like, you can't get out of Tarkov because it's all walled in and you're going to get sniped if you do. But I believe the end game is that you'll be able to leave. And I think that'll be the prestige system. I don't know, but you know, they're going to add one. They said it's all tied in with the end game. So I guess it's going to be. And I think they said there's going to be a couple of different ways of doing it. One of them, these two might be the same thing, but one of them is going to be like going to terminal, like the main character does in the raid series, and like you have a special card or whatever, and you go to the terminal thing, and then they said there's going to be like a single player mission. I think that's going to be like the standard way to leave. I think that there might be a second way to leave through Lightkeeper potentially. We'll have to see. Maybe there's, you know, maybe there's a couple of different routes out. It's hard to know at this point. But we don't really know. We don't really know what's going on. Plus, none of us can swim. I mean, you'd be hard-pressed to swim in the actual sea. Like, you just die, I think. It's too cold. Why do they let people leave? Because the whole area is just on lockdown. The whole area is on lockdown to, like, prevent... I think it's to prevent the conflict becoming a wider... more of like a widespread like war or whatever. Neither side's like interested in like it becoming more widespread. So it ended up just being like a fight between like PMCs or whatever. Like I think it all started off at Terror Group HQ. That's why it's called Ground Zero. So USEC, who's like the security arm of Terror Group, like hired from the States, they are protecting Ground Zero. That's why there's so many dead USECs around Ground Zero. There's a big fight. Basically, I think it was either Bear or RUAF or like some special forces turned up and say like, you know, we need to be able to see around. And they like legally had the right documentation to go in. And USEC wouldn't let them in. And so there's a massive fight at Ground Zero. Which spawn is this? Oh, this one. Okay. Yes, there's a huge fight that happens at Ground Zero, which is why all the dead PMCs are there. Well, Terror Group is a UK corporation. Ironically, much like BSG. But Terror Group is a USEC corp. It's a... Oh, no, I heard him and I knew that he'd be there. God damn it, I knew that spawn existed. That's my bad for not checking it. Rubbish. Now, I'm not sure at what point in the lore the blue flame and the dirty bomb actually goes off. I've not read the books with the sort of anticipation of, or like the prequels, I guess, to Tarkov. I've not read those. But look, yeah, if you're gonna hire a group to protect your stuff, right? Like it's probably gonna be American security force, right? Presumably. Yeah, I don't know when... I really don't know when the dirty bomb went off. I'm not sure. I can't remember. CBJ is a bit better than M85501. If we do the ballistic sim and just do like the regular ballistic sim. So we go M855A1. What's it called? Termite. We just may as well do it against like the good stuff. So that is like, it's like a 7-shot like most of the time. But you got to remember like CBJ has a lot higher armor damage. And it's got more actual damage as well, which does make a difference. And this is why it ends up becoming like sort of second meta, I would say. So CBJ is 6 shots, whereas this is 7. So it's like 1 less, well, kind of. Half, 6.5. But you know, it's got the same fire rate as like a M4, but does more damage. So if you end up in like a slugging match where you're both shooting at each other's arms, legs, stomach, whatever, you kill them faster with this guy because you've got 58 damage rather than 49. And then it also goes through the armor slightly quicker as well, like half a shot, 1 shot, something like that. Which, yeah, makes a little bit of a difference. It just feels a little bit better. Although, in fairness, the recoil on the M4 is probably slightly better. And if you're using the HK, then there's an argument there for time to kill, but whatever. Like, the increased damage, like, matters in more ways than just, like, pure time to kill to the thorax, you know? That was annoying. We just died straight away. That was a real shame. We just need to survive one more time on the streets, don't we? So let's finish doing that. Let's go. Let's finish off using the MCX. You try swimming in a Zabralo. A lot of nuclear referencing all over the place, and there used to be a radiation modifier in game. I mean, they said there's going to be like radioactive areas. I mean, I don't know when that's coming. Should we just build a meta one this time instead? I mean, it hardly makes any difference, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, the CBJ is technically a better bullet than M85501. Let's just go like, I mean, this is really bold, but let's just do this. We'll just go, let's go short ranged. Let's do it, why not? Where's my Bastion? Should we just use the ULAC? I mean, that's not actually good. Because if you get shot in the head with basically anything, you die. To use this Bastion, I feel very, very forced to use this stuff. Like, I don't want to die particularly, so I really do feel like I want to use these things. Does anybody else feel that way? Like, it's like, oh, it's like, is it fun? Is it actually fun to use a ULAC? Like, does anybody, like, have a ULAC on and they're sat in raid thinking, like, this is so immersive, I'm wearing a ULAC? Like, you can't even tell, right? It's just like, sometimes I don't die now with the Bastion on, whereas I would die before with the ULAC. I'm just like, so immersive, I died with the ULAC on. It just feels kind of crap. I understand with the guns. Like, I play with all sorts of different guns. Or at least I actually have been playing more meta than ever this wipe. But I like playing lots of different guns because the guns are fun and the guns are interesting and the guns are cool. And like, there's, you know, there's different things on the different ones. And you're like, oh, this one's fun because of this, that, and the other. But like, changing the helmet to just like not be as good, it just feels like a poor choice. It's like, that's not fun. And when I die, it's like less fun. So, yeah. Okay, I've got one of these triples. I'll just grab a couple of these like regular mags. I like the Scar mag because it's like slightly darker. I think it's cooler. I think it looks cool. Padow, 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 padow. Right. Yeah, that's really annoying before, right? With that death. Because I know that there's a spawn there. I know there's a spawn there. And I heard him as well, and I was just like, doop, 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 just toddle around the corner and then just get shot in the head, you know? It's just like, why? Why? Oh, why? Let's bring Greenie, just in case. No, I can't buy any more, but that's fine. They're usually really cheap on the flea anyway. Go! Just 29 hit count on night and he survived with SVDS. Yes, that sucks. Bear dog count, 15. I need another 5. Apparently the A3 is pretty sweet. No more SUSATs. We're talking about what, the SA-AT? Yeah, apparently the A3 is actually okay. I've like used one in the cadets. I used one with or maybe it's an A2 actually. I think we had a little practice with some of the A2s on one of the army bases, and I used the leaf like charging handle, and that was like much better than the circular one. What I miss about helmets? I just wear the Bastion every raid. Bastion works against everything. I could run, yeah, Bastion with plate in Class 6, Black MD every raid like everyone else, but it's not very fun. I think it's like, that's the thing. I don't mind about the guns. I don't mind changing the guns, but I just like getting shot and then dying when I could have not died. That's not really like a fun choice that I feel like I want to make. You know? What's the cadets? Oh, it's basically like, you know, indoctrination into the British military thing that they do in UK schools. From like age, what, 13 through to 18? Kind of the idea is that you might join up or whatever. It's like free marketing for the military. But there's a lot of schools that are affiliated with, they're either like an army school affiliation, like a RAF school affiliation, which is either like the ATC, the Air Training Corps, which is like the RAF one, an army one, which is, God, I can't remember the acronym now, and then the CCF, which is Combined Cadet Force. So then those schools have like all three. You can kind of choose which one you want to go in. Like, we had Navy, RAF, or Army to join as part of the CCF, about the Combined Cadet Force, and that was good. It was good. Kind of get the best of both worlds, actually. I went in the RAF section, so we got to fly gliders for free at the same time as go on like the Army summer camp. But the Army people couldn't go and fly the gliders, so it was like, well, got to pick the most optimal service to join. Well, I had no interest in water. I actually really don't like water much. Yeah, so we did like basic stuff, right? Like field stripping and cadet version of the SA-80 and stuff like that. So like that's like it's really the one gun I do know that one gun IRL is the. Is it called the L98? The cadet one? I can't remember. I forget. Is this supposed to be induction instead of indoctrination? Nah, it's definitely indoctrination. But yeah, the non-leaf charging handle on the SA-80 is like actual. It's awful, especially when you're like 14. It's actually hard to move the working parts. Like the gun's heavy too. Like the SA-80 is hard. It's a heavy gun, and that was without the gas parts, right? They were taken out for the cadet version. Heard the theory about the screenshot of the new boss and the white being in 1 or 2 days. No. What's the theory? Why is that a theory? What's the deal? Is it because it happened last time or something? You could join the British military at 13-ish. Yeah, kind of. Totally missed that when I was a kid. Probably for the best. Never got on with. People seem to either do, like at my school, people either seem to do like cadets, or they did like Duke of Edinburgh, which was like hiking and stuff. People typically did one or the other. I got mandatory service in like 2 years. Where are you from, Freeman? Imagine a child soldier with an SA-58. I mean, we looked like that with the cadet SA-80, right? Like, you've got kids in, like, year 8, which is, like, 12 at the youngest. Like, learning how to do the safety procedures on, like, a cadet version of the SA-80. Like, it's just comical. It's comical. Colin and Caban, both screenshots got shown. Message about the white was either same day or next day. I mean, it could be. Could be. Now, if I go up, am I going to have a better chance of DPUing this person? We got a second chance at this spawn. No one here this time? I guess. It doesn't look like it. I think we're good this time. Spawn down the street. You mean like that way? Like there is, but... They could have just gone up in here, like, straight away and, like, be camping this, to see if anybody opens it, like, super early. Okay, I don't think there's anyone here. Let's go do relax room. Fog is really bad when the fog's around, yeah, but there's not always fog on this map. I don't want to lean there. I might get shot in the head doing this, to be perfectly honest, but... I also should have painkillered, but whatever. Moonshine, baby! Worth it. Worth it. Cat statue. Nice, okay. Nice, nice. Anything here? Did it have all the firing parts removed, or was it just the gas block? Or was it like a bolt action? It was like a bolt action. So, well, as in, you had to manually cycle it every time you fired the gun. So it wasn't even semi-auto. Like, there were no gas parts at all. Like, they'd all been removed in its entirety. Yeah, so it was like a bolt action in that way, like in its effect. But you had to fire, eject, fire, eject. So it was quite difficult to use in many ways. Not the easiest to use. Especially when you're a complete novice, right? And it's the first gun you've ever used. Who's this little boy? Scav. These sofas are so jank. Shoulder workout? It was for sure. Nothing on the guy. Another moonshine. Okay. I guess. No. Probably this way around. Is Golden Star worth more than the stack of CBJ? Actually, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I can't remember. They're worth like $5, right? It's $5 times 60. It's like $300, which is about 335. Yeah, it's like, I think that's worth... Yeah, the Golden Star's worth more, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so it's like 50k, I think. Yeah, Golden Star worth more, yeah. I just, like, these days, I just buy the ammo. I don't really think about it, to be honest with you. So I'm like, what is actually the value of this thing? I don't know. Just like buy out on the reset and buy more. Buy more dollars when you run out of dollars. Like, that's kind of the stage that this wipes in. Yeah, I did. So I was part of the shooting team. We did a couple of like inter cadet force competitions and stuff. I was on the shooting team. We did a few things. I was never like amazing because we didn't practice that much, but it was fun. I think we came second one year or third. I don't remember. It was good though. It was good though. I enjoyed it. What extracts have I got? Styler bait, Expo checkpoint. All right, we're probably doing Klimov then. In all honesty, again, I should probably be PK'd. I'm gonna hop into this shop in Painkiller. Is it worth doing the quest? Got all the kills done, but I can't find an LCD or cable. LCD is easy on interchange. Just run around the shops. Just go in as your scav every now and then. And just like find an LCD in one of the tech shops. Cable is harder. I would go Lighthouse. Again, you could probably hit all the valuable spawns for that on Lighthouse. That's probably also doable as a scav. It's probably not too bad. Just rushing towards the next extract? Yeah, probably. I say rushing though. Like none of them are actually that straightforward for me at this point, right? Because gotta go like from here. Like they're kind of annoying. I'm standing at a weird angle. Let me fix my seating position. I wonder if Colin and crew is up. Probably not worth it with the whole survive situation, is it? Yeah, it's probably not worth it. Let's just not check it. It's fine. We'll just try and sneak out of here. Only issue that I have is usually I end up sneaking out of here and I get shot in the face so many times from Pinewood Hotel. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. I haven't figured out a good way to come out of here. Like, I feel like my pathing is not very good. I always get heard by somebody who's just like chilling in Pinewood and then die. It's like really embarrassing and really annoying at the same time. Like this bit's just so, you're just so exposed. Like, I haven't decided whether you're better off like just running as fast as you can. Maybe I should hug this wall tighter, I don't know. Oh, there's scavs up there, it sucks. Oh. Don't hit me in the neck. Hit me on the top of the head. You can't manipulate your hitboxes depending on like which way you look. It's quite funny. I wonder if you can't be hit if you like look upwards, running away. I don't know. When is the next wipe? I wish I knew. I wish I knew. I'd say 30% chance it's on the 8th now. And a 70% chance that it's... Actually, but 30% chance it's on the 8th. 70% chance... No. 50% chance that it's on the 13th or to the 15th, one of those days. And then a 20% chance that it's later. In my opinion. If I was to put a guess on it. That's my predictions. Moonshine is 246000. Yes. I always close the door when I'm looting because I'm scared someone will camp me. If you keep... So I had this argument with chat before. Not argument, discussion. I had this discussion with chat previously, basically being like, well, if you close the door, people know... Well, people might think that it's not been looted and they might go and check. And then when they see the key, they know it's been looted. Whereas if you leave the door open, it looks like it's already been looted. So... How 60 stack of CPJ is worth 150k on the flea. That's an important point. I mean, I'm using it myself. But yeah. I take my head all the way down. That usually works. I think it depends. Straight down, probably better protection. You know what? That's actually a good video. Up or down head? That sounds kind of dodgy, but... We'll forget about that. Fire sale usually on for three days or something. Yeah, the thing is, like, the fire sale's usually... It's not always so long. It depends on the wipe. It depends what they've got planned. Depends what they're doing. Alright, there's our CBJ. Where is my splint? Oh, crappy splint there. Good splint there. Good. Good. Do they always wipe on a certain day? No. Is the immigration voting in the UK as bad as social media is making it out to be? I would say the vast majority of the UK population is entirely unaffected. If you live in a major city that is on the poorer end of the spectrum, then you probably, I don't know, you probably have to be a bit careful. But like, for example, where I am, I would walk into town and not think about it twice. Maybe of no consequence. So, as usual, social media is probably much more hyped than you might think. Oh, I need to collect this. I need to collect the question from the therapist. Let me hand this in. I'm in the down crew. What does that mean? Oh, I see. The down crew. The head down. I see. Like, I think most people do put their head down, but I don't know. Like, keep it sexy, confirmed. Also, consider what your torso as opposed to your head is doing. Regular look versus free look combo. If you look up and then free look up, can you do that? Time of raid. Early in the raid, closing the door better. Late in the raid, leaving it open is better. Because if I see an open door, relax 3-4 minutes in, I'm camping the door. That's true. Yeah, actually, I could, yeah, believe that. What was the question about the UK? It was, where's it gone? Where's it gone? Where's it gone? I can't find it. Where is it? Oh, here. This one. There you go. I will accept this before I forget to do it. Complete 35k. Marvelous. Thank you, therapist. I wonder how much XP I've got to the next one. Oh, loads, actually. I'm not going to get to level 60, I don't think. Unless they bring out some quests that give you like a million XP or whatever. And that's, yeah, kind of like not really valid anyway. Right, let's just do a quick bit of PMC hunting on factory to finish off, I think.
Gold, please. What do you call a boomerang that doesn't come back? A stick.
Thank you, Wilkins. Thank you for the 8 months. Thank you for the tier 1. I appreciate it. It's a good joke. So actually, it's a good one, that one. Where's the Giga streamer loot? Hey, we got 2 moonshines out here, so it's alright. Conspiracy theory. Partisan is actually the bird. The guy's just a red herring. I'm watching YouTube, so I didn't see. Yes, true. Yeah, UK situation depends on where you live, whether a group doesn't like the look of you or not. Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you look like me, you're probably okay. Right? So not particularly nice set of people. Scavvy. The beauty of Tarkov, such considerations actually improve. Yeah, each little bit is like 0.01% on your survival rate. But you actually have to think it through. This is why, like, sometimes I feel like Tarkov's a little bit like poker. Like, you have to look at the... Like, sometimes doing the... No, it's round! We was robbed. We was actually robbed. I'm so sad. Ah. I'm so sad. We were robbed. What the hell? I had like 54 what's it called? HP BTs in as well. Freaking hell, man. Oh. I want to see who's this guy. It's probably low level of some kind. I'm amazed I didn't die in the first volley though. I mean, this just shows the crappiness of 9mm. even against scavs, right? Like, makes it kind of hard. Do you have the really awkward standing keybind? No, I have a different one. I have a different one. I was just going to leg him. He was going to die to the leg. Very strong fighting this late. Exactly. I commend them. Sometimes I find it a bit of a shame that when I'm playing Scav, the people like that guy will never know that he fought me on stream or whatever. Like, it's kind of a shame. I guess I could add him, but he swung out like you owed him money. Oh, that's funny. You try the mouse button leaning yet? No, I haven't. I actually need to go through. I need to go through and properly look through all the controls and decide what I'm going to do. Because, like, for me, I'm going to have to change so much stuff, right? To change the mouse to the lean, I then need to move these things onto other things. I also need to free up my alt key. Like, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to change, like, a whole bunch of stuff at the same time. So I'm going to, like, change my free look to middle mouse. Because the minute I have it on alt and it just doesn't work, really. It's just, like, annoying. I mean, maybe I just change the free look for the time being. I can always change the other stuff. No, not free look, sorry, the leaning. Maybe I just change the leaning for the time being. So Q and E for like for slow lean, mouse buttons for fast lean. Because then I've got like full autos on my mouse, but that doesn't really matter. And I've got hold breath on my mouse as well, which also doesn't really matter. So maybe it's okay. Do you get a new mouse yet? Actually, no. But I should be getting a mouse very soon from sort of sponsored, sort of not sponsored, from Lethal Gaming Gear. Because Lethal Gaming Gear are our very first sponsor of the podcast. If anybody doesn't know about the podcast, they should do by now. Press ! Podcast. And you can get over to a link on the podcast. Me and Church run one every week. And Lethal Gaming Gear are our first ever sponsor over on the ScavTalk podcast specifically. Not for my actual main channel. But they can send me a mouse, which is cool. And it was actually one of the ones I was talking to Church, because Church is like quite a big mouse person. And I was talking to Church, and I was recommended actually one of them if I wanted to go for something specific, and they actually could send one, which is cool. So could I get a free mouse from them? I don't know. I didn't know I was getting one, so I'm not sure. I presume not. I wonder if BSG are getting around to adding all the stream items. That would be interesting, actually. Hold breath mouse macro so it works with the ADS. I mean, I have it like that already. I have hold breath on my ADS, but the problem is that you don't always want it. I don't know where it is. Here it is. You don't always want it like this, because if you do right mouse button and releases hold breath, sometimes you want to let it go. I can't say that phrase without thinking of Frozen now, because I have a 3-year-old daughter. Let it go. But yeah, you need another button to hold breath if you're like sniping, for example, because otherwise you're just going to run out of breath and then never see anybody. So I don't know. It's tricky. Yeah, what happens if you hold breath but set up, but you want to hold an angle for a long time? Yeah, exactly. That's what this is for. Exactly. Wilkins knows the score. Wilkins knows. Your stuff's been dropped off. Look at this. Ah. The funsies have only just begun. Right, all of this can go into my hoarding pile, maybe. Oh, wait, Minchin can't go in there. Sad. Oh, well. You better off using the sorting table, actually. So we go barter items. Bam. There's a couple of items that don't go into the junk box. Well, they don't. It says they don't go into the junk box, but they actually do. There's a couple of them. But it's mainly things like multi-tool, stuff like that. Keep those. So I'm trying to keep the stuff just in case BSG like randomly asks for these things, such as all the people coming into chat asking about military cables, right? Like, if you already have it, it makes it 10 times easier in the end game. So like my new kind of like mantra. Oh yeah, that doesn't work, does it? Because you have to open this back out. My new mantra for the end game is keep all the crap, because then BSG might suddenly go, how about you go and find this? And you're like, I don't have one, and it's a right pain, and everyone's trying to find one at the same time. It's really annoying. And you go, actually, I have one already. Good sir, I have one already. I have a lion already. I don't need to go and find one. It's basically Tarkov late game Pokemon. Gotta catch them all, and preferably 2 of each. Got to love it, eh? Got to love it. Right, where's the food and drink pile? These lot. I mean, that was not finding raids. That probably doesn't matter, but... Any more food and drink? Yeah, 2 whiskeys, a max energy, herring. Sometimes they're plant the item, and then they're really expensive. Like, that's another option. I have, like, a load of holodilnics because I did thick items case, so I have, like, a whole bunch of space left over from these. So I've got loads of room for those guys to go in there. Cool. Yeah. Right. We're going to do one more scav, actually, but... No, generals must not ever hold angles for long periods of time. Is always going psycho on people in close quarters. True. Yeah. Info items as well. Good. Yeah, good point. Don't think I've got any at the minute, but... Buy a couple more of these. Buy a couple more propitols. Like, we eat propitols these days like they're going out of fashion. All the cool kids are doing propitol on the street, you know? Actually, I think that one too. I think some of these med items don't show up. Oh, that one did. Okay. I don't know. Count me corrected. I didn't really use many armors. I think I died one time. I think I've got one... I got 2 spaces in here too. Okay. That just means we can move this straight into there. And the same with this one. So I'm keeping the killer armor just in case they ask for this as well. Oh, the funsies, eh? The fun we have. The fun we have, my friends. We'll get this guy set up. Cool. I'm trying to find a single working LCD. Go on interchange. Genuinely go on interchange. Scav your interchange. Go to all the tech stores. Do it a couple of times. You'll find one. I'm sure you'll find one. It's beef to giga. Hello, Cheddar Bob. We'll wait 20 seconds and we're going to pump one more PMC and then we'll finish. I do the rule of 4. Alright, keep 4 of almost everything that goes in the junk box. 1 of each boss item I acquire. Good idea. Why is this not pre-wipe? Because we don't think the quests are coming thick and fast enough. Nice Guy thinks so, but it isn't. Presley thinks it's not either. I kind of am inclined to agree. I also feel like it's a filler one. I think BSG have had an overrun. I think maybe they did intend to wipe this week, but they've probably had an overrun in some fashion. And that has meant that they've got this quest as a filler quest, right? It's a non-achievement quest. So it's just kind of something for the playbase to do, some global event. I think they've got these in their back pocket in case it, like, you know, goes later than they expected. They had one wipe where it was like 2... They said that, oh, wipe's going to be like in a few days. And then it wasn't. It was like a lot later. Look at that. Look at the speed of that. Right, we've got anything interesting here? Got this, got this. God, there's not a lot of HP, is it? Who's shouting over here? Is this Scav over there? What have I got on? GSSH, lovely. What have we got in here? PS. Hold on. Oh, it's a USEC. Well, this might actually be worse than the one I had on before. Why is it a USEC? Stop it. Oh, there we go. You know what, I think in fact... Alright, let's see, any players in here? Wait, why is my lean key is broken? I can't lean. My swap shoulders. Why? Is plate swapping on a scav run sweaty behavior? Definitely. Oh, there we go. I don't know what happened. Oh. Okay, I'm not around there. Did I go in office? I can't actually remember now. Already forgotten. Don't think I did. Did Together kill Mr. PMC? I don't actually know. Oh, I've run out of stamina on my scav. Oops. That's a regular scav. There's somebody else down here, I think. What's that scav doing? Who's this running? Is that just another scav? I guess so. There's loads of them now. One could be downstairs, I guess. It needs a search tool in the keywords menu. It does now, yeah, because there's just so many. So many. Places crawling with scavs. If there is a PMC, he's in trouble. Yeah. I think they're probably gone now. They might have died as I came in. Yeah. I don't know. Any other place that could be underground or like over by Med, maybe? Cool if there was a PMC still in factory with 5 minutes remaining because raiders respawn. That would be fun. Nah, there's a freaking scavs everywhere at this point. Occasionally there's somebody in Med, but... Form around to get it. Like 40%. You try to do big pockets. I think you can still get out here if you're on PMC. Yeah, we're just gonna have to leave, I guess. Oh well. Do you always have the PMC when you scout factory? Late wipe, yes. I don't bother doing anything else. Like, you could just do run-throughs down into here. That's something that you can do if you just want to make money, but... You got killed by someone with an MP7. Okay. Right, was there anything else from Tarkov people? Or was that it? Just Partisan? The PMC Karma boss. I think it's just that. The only other thing that sometimes I check is I check, like, Nikita's replies specifically. Whoops. We'll take that. We'll take this. I craft that. This was all rubbish, wasn't it? Yeah, pretty rubbish. I'll take the Bastion. Take the nade. Take the money. And everything else can go. Bam! Off it goes. Okay, so nothing from Nikita, and then... The only other person is Dimitri, who sometimes posts stuff. Because replies, it doesn't necessarily show you the replies. Yeah, okay, nothing. Nothing! Nothing. Well, we will see what is going to go on. I am going to be on tomorrow. I'll be live tomorrow, as usual. At least I should be, unless something untoward happens. I hope not. And yeah, we'll just see what happens. To see if there's an event tomorrow. It's going to depend. That's really going to be the carrying factor as to whether we're going to have like wipe soon or not. We're going to have to see exactly what happens on Tuesday and whether they follow through with like something else urgently where everything goes on sale. Like if everything goes on sale straight away, then we're going to be in a very interesting spot. But if not, then it's going to be next week. So that's really it. That's really it. Okie dokie. Where are we gonna go? Where are we gonna head off? Whose stream are we gonna go to? Where are we gonna go? Me, Hyper. I don't really know most of the people who are on, actually. Accidentally managed to click on my own stream. Who should we go to? I don't know who we can even go to here. Hey, I don't play much anymore, so like, what's your content? Keep what your content to see if it's time for me to come back. You know, it's pretty good with PvE now. Interest on your thoughts, Jesse and V talked about having prestige system. I told you prestige, getting keycard that for maps basically rooms that always have tier 6 and good ammo. Guns, take stuff off the fleet, try to make more of an endgame. I don't know about the prestige with a keycard. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. I haven't heard their full ideas on it. I haven't listened to the full podcast yet this week. Deadly is live. I mean, we could go to Deadly. I never raid Deadly. I never raid Deadly Slob, so we'll go. I mean, he's a gem, isn't he? He's a right gem. I usually raid smaller people, but I just don't really know many people are on at the minute. Let's give him a raid, why not? And he's such a good guy. Thank you, Cheddar. All right, I'll be back tomorrow. Let's keep an eye out on stuff. Stay, keep strong if you're invested in the markets as well. You know, finance chat today has been quite fun, so we'll keep an eye out on that. I think people, yeah, some people enjoyed that. Probably some people thought it was boring, but I think, yeah, some people did enjoy that. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. I will see you all soon. Have a good rest of your Monday. And yeah, let's look forward to this next wipe, eh? Catch you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.